going to be the one that we will have the discussion. Okay.
Yeah. What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're here, welcome. I am very, very excited.
You're muted. Excuse me. You're muted. He's excited. I'm excited. Dan is excited. We're all excited.
We're all excited.
But I'm very, very excited to discuss the Critics' Choice Award nominations today. I accidentally had my mouse on the mute button when I was trying to get things ready. But we are talking Critics' Choice Awards nominations today, guys, and predicting all the categories, since this is kind of our biggest precursor to the Oscars, that at least from this week. But this week is insane, guys, because this week we have Critics' Choice Awards, we got NBR, we got Film Independent Spirit Awards, we have several different kind of award shows all dropping their nominations all in 1 week. So it's going to be kind of crazy. And then Globes are also on the 8th, which is coming up on Monday. So we are in the midst of award season right now. This is going off hard right now, guys. I'm very excited, and the biggest one that we always do is Critics' Choice Awards early in the year to get us ready for the Oscars, and they're always trying to come as close as they can to predicting the Oscars. They get a few things wrong, like they get a couple stuff in picture wrong every now and then, and a couple other things, but like for the most part, they're more reliable than some of these other award shows that we get, like Independent Spirits or Gothams or stuff like that. So for the first year ever, they've announced shortlists. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to go through the shortlists of what the Critics' Choice has announced in different categories, and then we are going to predict those categories as well as the major categories for you guys. And if y'all want to predict along with us, Critics' Choice Awards are one of the ones that are available on Awards Expert. That's what I'll be using. And we'll each come to a consensus on what we're picking in terms of 6. There's supposed to be 6 nominees in each category, but some of them we're going to maybe play around with, because sometimes director, they don't exactly know what number to go with. Sometimes we'll do 10 directors, sometimes we'll do more. But either way, I'm very excited to be joined by 2 award pundits themselves and people who love awards just as much as me. First, Jonathan Caro, thank you for joining.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a wonderful season. Some great hits, but there's also some interesting indies as well, and maybe a few international feature films that could contend for Best Picture. So this is going to be an exciting season. Maybe one big one that may not make it into the cut. We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and there's going to definitely some snubs on these shortlists that I was very surprised about. That are like some big omissions. But Dan, you're also here. I know you were on last time to discuss the Gotham Award nominees, and the winners are happening as we speak. So at the end of this, we'll briefly go over the winners. But what's your thoughts on the Critics' Choice Awards, and how excited are you about this?
Well, I mean, I'm always excited to talk about award season. This is my bread and butter. This is what I love to do. I mean, we were talking about something off air that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about something, but what are you going to do? I mean, I'll talk about it, and we'll see what we can come up with. Gotham's doesn't look like it's going to be any kind of contenders or any kind of indicator for the award season coming up. Not at all.
Yeah, it may give a boost to some stuff, like how it gave a boost to Nickel Boys and everything a little bit and all that, and a few other smaller indies. But overall, Critics' Choice seems like it's going to be the one that is really going to be heavily indicating, because they always are trying to just be the Academy Awards. Like other ones like Astros and stuff like that are very unique in sometimes in how they select things, but the Critics' Choice Awards are like, we want to be the Oscars, and so they try, and
they try.
Yeah, they try.
Well, I like the fact that they have more nominees.
Yeah,
I think that's
example,
we need to look forward to.
Yeah, for example, they got let's just say like 10 years ago, Spotlight. The critics and the Academy, agreed on that.
Yeah, so they do agree from time to time, but then the Critics' Choice, I think, also awarded Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and then that didn't win. So it's all a matter of whatever.
But I think critics enjoyed that Parasite one that year, though. I think everybody involved did.
And I just want to say I'm a bit under the weather for anybody listening or going to watch this. I'm a bit under the weather. Been sick all week, so I'm trying to do the best I can.
Oh yeah, so we'll start off with the short lists here that were just announced at for the 31st annual Critics' Choice Award.
All right.
And this is
zoom in a little bit, just a little bit
bigger.
I want to. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can figure that out. But let me see.
If you can't, then
all right.
Well, okay, that's fine.
Right.
But I mean, look, nobody's going to see our pretty faces, but it's fine.
Either ways, fine. But yeah, at least this makes it more zoomed in a bit. If we want to do it that way, either way is fine by me. Whatever y'all are feeling.
Are we going 5? Are we doing 5 nominees in every category?
It's 6.
6.
Okay. 6 except for pitcher. We'll come to a consensus.
Picture and director. Director, we have to guess.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Director, we have to guess whether it's going to be 6 or whether it's going to be, because sometimes they've done like 10 for directors. Sometimes they've done like more, like
7.
less, like 7, stuff like that. So we're not. So we don't. So we'll come up with a consensus 6, and then an extra like honorable mention 4 for like director or something. But whenever it comes to actually doing most of the categories, it's going to be 6, and the pitcher is going to be 10. So for best casting and ensemble, the nominees they have are A House of Dynamite, or this is for the short list. They have A House of Dynamite, Hamnet, Jay Kelly, The Long Walk, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, One Battle After Another, The Plague, which I got to see, it was really good, Rental Family, The Secret Agent, Sinners, and then Wicked for Good. Now, I'll start off with this and say that the biggest omission here absolutely is there is no Knives Out. Not like that, to me, was kind of crazy, knowing that is a very much an ensemble piece. That and no Sentimental Value.
That's the one. Yeah.
When Sentimental Value also has a big ensemble cast as well.
Yep.
And to me, it was just an accident. Deserves to also be on the short list because they all work really well together. But they're a bunch of like no names, so I kind of expected that to miss out. But Sentimental Value and Marty Supreme are not Marty Supreme. Sentimental Value and Wake Up Dead Man. Those are the two that I was very surprised didn't actually make this short list. But what do you guys think of best casting and ensemble? And then we can start kind of coming up with what we think would make this.
Yeah, those are the two biggest omissions there: Wake Up Dead Man and Sentimental Value. I think that it is a shame that Sentimental Value did not get love. Or Weapons. Well, is Weapons on there? No, Weapons is not.
Weapons, yeah. I didn't see Weapons on there either, which is
a good ensemble as well. I mean, the biggest surprise is the plague.
Yeah,
because nobody has really seen it yet. So,
yeah,
except for some. But
I've seen it.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
I saw it at a film festival in October, but that's
so
like,
how was the ensemble? It's basically Joel
It's a bunch of
Edgerton and
kids.
kids.
Yeah, a bunch of no-name kids that you never heard of, and they're good. They're good. Joel Edgerton's good. They're not like great. They're not better than Sentimental Value cast.
Yeah, or like it was just an accident cast or Wake Up Demian cast. I think that
there's no way the Plague cast should be on here without those guys being on there. That's terrible.
Now the great surprise is the Long Walk.
Man, that is a good cast.
That's a great cast.
Yeah, it is a great cast. Yeah,
and it's a cast of young people, but it's young actors we've seen before, not like a bunch of nobodies, you know.
But I didn't see a bad performance though. There was no bad performance.
No, they were all good. Oh yeah.
No, not at all. Yeah, all the performances in there. I finally got around seeing the Long Walk, and all the performances in there are absolutely stellar. That is great. And also, while I wasn't a big fan of like House of Dynamite, I think the ensemble cast all did really well. So,
absolutely.
I think that is great seeing that there. No Other Choice also, because that is a great ensemble.
Yes.
I'm very glad that is on here as well. In fact, I may be leaning because
you want to get started on predictions then here?
Yeah, we can kind of start talking our predictions here.
Let's get the obvious out of the way. One Battle, Sinners, and Hamnet.
Yes, One Battle, Sinners, and Hamnet. That's easily, I think, those are the biggest locks in this category.
Yeah,
then it's just then it's just coming up with the other three.
I mean, I would say Marty Supreme. If you got when you guys
Marty Supreme as well. I have Marty Supreme.
Yeah. When you see Marty Supreme, you'll realize the cast is incredible. A bunch of like little known people, like celebrities that aren't actors, and various types of cameos. And they're all amazing.
I'm really excited to see I'm really excited to see Marty Supreme. So I'm really hoping to see that one soon. But
have either of you guys seen Rental Family?
No.
I did get to see Rental Family, and
I'd fight for that one if for just my sake. I think it's got a great little small cast, and I think everybody in it is fantastic. But I mean, if you guys say no, then I mean whatever. But
I'm gonna say this, and this is probably gonna be one of the few times I'm gonna say it. I think Wicked for Good is gonna get in.
Yeah, I think it's a reward for last season, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna get
last time. It's a reward for the previous year, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, so that's 5. That would be 5, right?
So,
you agree, Wolf?
Yes.
So this is the time when we really can like debate here because I am between a few picks. So even though I don't think House of Dynamite's really going to get a lot, I think that an ensemble, if you're doing, it's kind of weird they word it best casting and ensemble. It's like, well, what is it? I don't know which one which one they're really primarily focusing on, but in terms of an ensemble piece, that is an ensemble piece of like several actors working together in rooms talking. So they might be willing to award that with a nomination.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is a strong chance that even though I don't know if Jay Kelly's going to be super big in terms of Oscar stuff, I do think Critics' Choice might be into Jay Kelly.
Yeah, that's my last one. I'm wrestling between Jay Kelly and No Other Choice.
Oh yeah, No Other Choice also because
that's the two that I'm wrestling between with was my last one.
Because No Other Choice, they seem to really, really love because when we were going through these shortlists here, like they have No Other Choice for like production design and other stuff like that. Like they really are loving No Other Choice. So I have no other spoiler alert. Whenever we get to picture, I have No Other Choice in picture for Critics' Choice. So
we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll get to that.
I'm wondering.
I would be willing. I'd be willing to go with Jay Kelly. I'd be willing to go with Jay Kelly.
I have Sinners, One Battle, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Wicked for Good, Jay Kelly.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
that's where I would go. I have not seen the only movie on this list I have not seen is No Other Choice.
It's great.
Dude.
It's great.
I want to see it. I have a ticket for it. I got a ticket for it. I have not gotten a screener yet in my special account that I have for Neon. I have not gotten a screener for it, but I have a ticket, so I have. I'm ready to go see this movie. I ended up. It was $60 in Miami. $60 in Miami, and I decided not to go to it. Park Chan Wook was in attendance. I didn't have $60 to spend.
Well, anyway, that's my 6. And Wolf? What about you?
Yeah, and for me, I think I'm gonna change it to Jay Kelly because initially I actually had I had House of Dynamite just because in years past they're like, oh, Catherine Bigelow makes big ensembles, so then they put Catherine Bigelow in ensemble in years past. But I think in this case, I think they're going to want to, if they're trying to be more in line with like the Oscars and such, I think they're going to try to go with what the Oscars would pick for casting. And I think that now that the Oscars have a casting category.
Yes.
And so I think that, because of that, I think the Oscars would be more likely to go with something like a Jay Kelly than they would with House of
Dynamite.
Now, don't take me what I'm going to say for like the gospel or nothing. But I was watching another podcast, which I won't say, and somebody said something on there how they thought Idris Elba was the worst casting of an American president of like years and years of American presidents because he's so British and he doesn't come across as a very good president. So they thought that is going to ruin the chances for House of Dynamite to get into best cast.
That's not on him, though. That's not in him. That's on the third act. That's on the editing.
Yeah.
It's on the storytelling.
Yeah.
So that might hurt. I would say maybe that hurts House of Dynamite. And I love the cast of House of Dynamite. I want to say that right now. I love that cast. So, so we're gonna go with
Jay Kelly.
Yeah.
Jay Kelly. So we're gonna go with Jay Kelly.
Wicked.
Yeah, Jay Kelly, Wicked for Good.
Marty.
We have Sinners, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Hamnet. Those are the
six.
I can live with that.
I mean, we'll talk about No Other Choice. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, and I do think potentially if Rental Family was to get in anywhere, it could potentially get in for either comedy or ensemble. So we might talk about that at some point. But I mean,
let's move on here.
I think this is
this is a good category here.
Cinematography, yeah, this is very good. For cinematography, the shortlist that they announced were 28 Years Later, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Jay Kelly, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vague, One Battle After Another, The Plague, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
God damn.
Wow.
Well, I have not seen Nouvelle Vague or The Plague, but this is a damn good list.
Nouvelle Vague's got incredible cinematography.
So beautiful.
Incredible cinematography.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Black and white, that kind of stunning old breathless style.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You got Netflix, right, Jonathan?
Yes.
It's on Netflix.
Oh yes. I haven't seen the. I've seen the other Linklater movie, Blue Moon. So.
All right, so we're just gonna I would say I'd be remiss if I didn't say Dan Lautzen for Frankenstein. I mean, that's an incredible.
I was gonna say like the obvious ones for me are Sinners, One Battle, Frankenstein. Wait, go up after. There's one more above F1. There you go. No, it's not gonna happen. I would say Sinners, One Battle, Frankenstein, Train Dreams.
Yes. Oh my God. Is that a gorgeous film?
Cinematography of the year in my book.
Oh my God. It really is.
Hamnet. Boy, and I really want to go with No Other Choice.
I also do like Marty Supreme. I know you guys haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it, but
It really does a great job of capturing the 1950s New York and stuff like that. I mean, it looks so realistic to that time period. I mean, a lot of it's production design and hair and makeup and costumes and stuff. But I'll tell you what, the green screen work on that looks amazing because you really feel like you're in 1954 to 1955.
Man.
so I guess it's between Newell. Wait, what about how's Jay Kelly cinematography?
I mean, it's good. It's not great. I mean, it's just whatever. You know, I mean, it didn't stand out to me as like great.
It feels like Marriage Story, basically.
Okay. So basically, I would fight. Well, by default, I go No Other Choice. It's my sixth one because
I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
And I have seen it, and I will say, text-wise, this is one of those movies where, especially in editing, like the way that they edit this is insane. But also, when it comes to cinematography, there are some
shots.
Love
black and white. They
do
love black and white.
There's some shots that are fantastic.
Yeah, like the shot that we see in the trailer where he's drinking that beer and it like goes like up like into his mouth. It's like it was insane. I was like, how did they pull that off? So some of the shots there are just insane. But to me, it's like, gosh, there are 6 here that are very strong. The 6 that I have here, we talked about Sinners, we talked about Frankenstein, Train Dreams,
One
Battle, but then also Hamnet. Yeah.
So there's really one. There's one more.
And like for me, I think that they're gonna go full-fledged into wanting to award Marty Supreme. So that's why.
How is the cinematography, Dan, on that one?
No, it looks great. A lot of it though is green screen because they're trying to capture the 1954 New York, and it's production design, it's set design, it's costumes, it's makeup, it's all that hiding the cinematography. It's got a graininess to it. But I've seen both films. I honestly would lean towards Nouveau Vague, but Marty Supreme is the best picture contender, so maybe we lean towards that because it's a picture contender instead of Nouveau Vague. But I
really want to go with No Other Choice though.
Yeah, and also I mean that's the thing is I think because No Other Choice showed up here and it shows up in production design and it shows up in other places, it shows that they really
what are the odds here?
Love No Other Choice. So I'm thinking No Other Choice could be. Hear me out. I'm thinking No Other Choice could be because Critics' Choice Awards they can get accurate to Best Picture, except for a couple omissions, and I still think that No Other Choice, in terms of Critics' Choice, once we get there, I think we can get into Best Picture here, but then miss Best Picture at the Oscars. I think I
agree. Yeah.
I could see something there happening, and so it makes it kind of a bit harder to pick between the two.
I know you guys haven't seen Marty Supreme,
but Dan has a point. Marty Supreme is the Best Picture contender.
Yeah. It's the Best Picture at the Oscars.
I don't know if it's going to win Best Picture, but I think it's
definitely going to get in, guys. Trust me on that. It is going to get in.
Yeah, I think it's a lot for Best Picture.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Dan's logic. I'll go Marty.
Yeah. I think
sucks, but yeah, I'll go.
But now, if they announce these nominees and the Critics' Choice at the Critics' Choice Awards and No Other Choice does show up in cinematography, I'm gonna be
happy.
Oh yeah,
super duper happy. Like,
yeah, you should be. Is anybody writing this stuff down?
Oh yeah, I have it all. I have it all right here. So
okay, so Sinners, One Battle, Frankenstein, Train Dreams, Hamnet, Marty Supreme.
Yes, yeah, that's our. That seems to be what we are.
Yeah, we're in agreement here.
In line with right now. Seems like we all kind of came to that kind of agreement there. So next up,
okay, easy enough. All right,
we have production design, and this is where it gets interesting because I'm curious if y'all have the same, but we have a House of Dynamite. We have F1, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Hedda, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Roofman. Didn't expect that to get in there. Sentimental Value, Sinners,
Wicked.
And
now,
so
are you guys thinking they would go back to the well?
Kind of a big category.
So for me right now, like the locks for me. Hello.
Let Will finish what he was saying first. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No, I was just saying. I was going to say real quick that that to me, in terms of omissions, I'm trying to look here, and they seemed like they got most everything. I can't really think of anything that. I mean, I think I personally probably would have taken out House of Dynamite for something like One Battle, or for something like.
Well, One Battle is shot on location.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Yeah,
and they did capture a lot of the White House kind of locations and the DC locations in House of Dynamite, like the Situation Room and some of those type of locations. That's pretty hard to do to get those accurate.
Yeah. So
very true.
So the locks for me: Frankenstein, Hamnet, Sinners, and unfortunately, Wicked for Good.
I was going to say that. I was going to say Wicked. They're probably going to go for Wicked for Good again.
So I have those 4 for sure.
I would say though, if now you guys tell me if you think I'm wrong, because of they already know that Wicked isn't getting the best critics reviews. Would they swap out Wicked for Fantastic Four, seeing as how that production design's incredible?
Production was pretty good.
Yeah, that
was pretty good.
That was amazing. That was part of what made that movie so incredible.
That was pretty good. And I want to applaud Hedda. Actually, I thought Hedda's production was really good too.
It was, and they seem to really like Hedda as well. In here,
it's underrated. I really liked Hedda.
Oh. Yeah, so that's one that I'm definitely considering, and I agree. I think the locks are Wicked for Good, Frankenstein. I accidentally wrote it as Wicked for Hood.
Wicked for Hood. It's a totally different movie.
That's the ghetto version. Yeah. No,
it's a sequel to The Wiz.
So Frankenstein, Wicked for Good, Sinners,
and then Hamnet. Yeah, those ones I would agree with for sure. And then it's just.
I got a question about Marty Supreme.
Oh God, guys! My God, the props. The rooms. Oh God, everything is so spot on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It is.
So Marty Supreme.
Yeah, we got to go with Marty Supreme. I was looking at the list. I was like, I'd love Fantastic Four to get in here, but I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna look at that Marty Supreme and be like, wow, I went back in time into a time capsule into the 50s. It was just incredible.
You know what? I'm gonna throw Dan a bone. I'm gonna go Fantastic Four
instead of Wicked.
Well, it's 6, right?
Oh,
yeah, it's 6 categories. So because we only had 5, we had Wicked for Good, Frankenstein, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme. That's 5. And then you're saying Fantastic Four. I am saying, or this is what I was gonna.
Oh, no other choices on here.
Yeah, no other choice is what I was gonna fight for. And the reason why is, if you've seen the trailers, that for any of y'all haven't seen No Other Choice, all of the workplaces that he works at, the house that he works at, apparently they all decided to build that from actual scratch and everything. Like the house that he visits to when he confronts that guy, a few other houses like that, they straight up built those houses from scratch and shot in those houses that they built. So because of that, I'm kind of leaning No Other Choice. Just I feel like it has that Parasite kind of motive where Parasite got into production design, and it was just sort of like, whoa, what? How did that get into production design? And people were kind of shocked. And then you found out about the same thing with Parasite, where they built the house, they built all this stuff like that for the film. And so I think No Other Choice can get, at least in this category, that Parasite momentum. And that's why I have No Other Choice in my 6th slot here.
Okay, so it's really up to me then.
Yeah. Because I know
I was really hoping for Hedda, but okay, let's take Hedda out of the question.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm also thinking of the ending. I'm thinking of the ending as well. The ending.
Oh,
The
yeah.
factory.
The ending. Oh, yeah. God. That's really great, too.
Because it really tells you, you know, a picture of 1,000 that is worth 1,000 words in that ending.
For sure.
You know what? Yeah, you know, No Other Choice.
Yeah. And I think that they are going to definitely be more favorable to that movie in general because it made so many shortlists.
Yes.
Like they really love it.
Probably got to put it on a couple lists. You're right about that, Wolf. It's a good assessment.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll go No Other Choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the story, the story about Roofman, though. What's going on? Okay, the story about Roofman is I think they built like a Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, they did.
It's
they
tied.
recreated Toys R Us. I forgot about that. Yeah, should.
But no, I'm gonna go No Other Choice.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. I would not be surprised if they did nominate Hedda or Fantastic Four. I think those are the honorable mentions.
3 good ones. Yeah.
But yeah, I think those are definitely the 6 in terms of that. And sentimental value, I don't think that's a production design play. But
I'll tell you what, though, that house and the movie stuff that they did, pretty freaking amazing.
All right, editing.
Editing.
One of my favorites. Okay.
Interesting. So for
Probably
editing, we
F1,
got
right, guys?
Yeah, F1 is on here. We got Frankenstein. We got House of Dynamite. We got Hamnet. It Was Just an Accident. Marty Supreme. No Other Choice. One Battle After Another. The Perfect Neighbor. Sinners. Wake Up Dead Man. And Weapons. So first off, I want to say biggest surprise is The Perfect Neighbor. Surprise!
Get that out of there. Get that out of there. That's garbage. That's a terrible movie. It's a terrible filmed movie. The way that movie is filmed, editing's not good. Get that out of there. Get that out of there.
Well, there's one that is not very good in editing. The House of Dynamite, the 3rd act.
Well, yeah,
it's not
the other
very
2
good.
acts are really good, though. The other 2 acts are great.
Yes, the other 2 acts are good.
Yeah, they are.
I'll tell you right now, guys. When you see Marty Supreme, you'll be like, "Wow, that's incredible editing."
Well, I have Marty Supreme as one of the 6.
And then I say you got to, with a racing movie, you got to, and the editing in F1 is incredible.
I have One Battle, Sinners, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice,
again,
Hamnet, and this was the last one is very tough, but it was between F1 and Frankenstein, but I'm gonna go F1.
Yeah, I'm kind of perfectly in line with you because to me, if it was up to me, I don't have to see Marty Supreme yet to know that I would award No Other Choices this category for editing because like how they managed to pull off certain edits, I'm like, I just was just completely blown away. I couldn't believe it. My jaw was on the floor just seeing some of the editing from this movie. So if it was up to me, and I do think that it could get editing at the Oscars. I'm not saying it can get.
Yes.
It could get in every category, but I do think at the Oscars it could pull off an editing nomination for sure because of just how stylized it is. And so I'm right there with you. I have Sinners, Marty Supreme, One Battle, F1, Hamnet, and No Other Choice.
Boom. Yeah. Boom.
I mean, I want to just say, look, there's a lot of technical categories I think Frankenstein's incredible in.
Yeah, that's my heartbreaking one.
And I just don't see it being an editing contender to me. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think that monster storyline, that's what really boosted for me.
The
Yeah.
long movie, the long story
The
doesn't
monster.
help it. Come on, call a timeout. I'm sorry, I'm watching a game.
No, you're good.
And also, I'm going to shout out Weapons. I think Weapons has some pretty good editing as well.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Weapons myself. I think now that where you split it into separate stories, the editing is incredible, right?
Yeah.
That to me, where you separate the stories into multiple parts, all come together, and then you flip the parts. They don't.
Yeah. But anyway, there's the whole the through line of all these storylines. Yeah, I think is really well edited, really well told.
Yeah, so that's what I would have. I
had hoped it, but I think those 6 are pretty strong. I think that's pretty concrete.
All right, you guys have seen No Other Choice. I haven't seen it, so
No Other Choice is great in editing. It has great editing.
Oh yeah, it is. No Other Choice is easily the best editing I've seen this year. So,
I think it's my second one because One Battle. There's some great editing in some scenes of the movie. I think
One Battle is amazing.
Yeah. So, but then if I were to do now, obviously it's going to be just 5.
Oh,
Oscars. Now, what do I sacrifice? I would say F1 because
really, you would take a racing movie away.
Well, not for the Oscars because it's just 5.
Yeah. For the Oscars, he would take that away, but for the
I would take F1 because and then you have these 5 and it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Well, editing, I did real quick. They do tend to go off of Best Picture, so they would pick 5 from the Best Picture. So if F1's not in Best Picture,
that's
that
why.
makes sense.
Yeah. I think F1 is not in Best Picture, and I think No Other Choice, even if it doesn't get Best Picture at the Oscars, I think it's at least in the top 13 conversation, somewhere around there. Top 13, top 15, somewhere around there.
Well, and also I wouldn't be surprised about Frankenstein. So.
Yeah. So
anyway, so I guess we have our 6.
Yeah, we do have our 6. So we at least have the 6 here, which is Sinners,
One Battle,
Marty Supreme, F1, Hamnet, and No Other Choice. So
Yep.
Yeah, I think that sounds really good for editing, and then for costume design. These were the ones that they.
My favorite. Okay.
I know. Exactly right. But they have the Fantastic Four: First Steps, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Hedda, Kiss of the Spider Woman, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sinners, Song Sung Blue, and then The Testament of Anne Lee, and Wicked for Good. So,
all right, I'll tell you this: Testament of Anne Lee is old colonial, 1700s, like pilgrims kind of clothing. I'll tell you that right now. Song Sung Blue is 80s, 90s clothes.
Take it easy, Dan.
Yeah.
Now, Marty Supreme isn't just a bunch of men in suits and stuff. It's women. It's all kinds of clothes, a lot of hats, a lot of coats, a lot of jackets. But there's a lot, I mean a lot of clothes in Marty Supreme.
Well, I got a question. What era is it in?
50s, 1950s.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So that definitely can help. Because
so then for me, I think it's easy, actually.
Yeah.
They love, and I hate to say this, but they love the clothes of that they're representing in Hamnet. They love that kind of stuff.
No, I know. I have
just like how many times are we going to keep rewarding that kind of clothes?
No, thinking that. Well, here's the thing: like 4 of these movies that I'll bring up, they're period pieces.
I know.
So it's going to be Hamnet, Frankenstein, Testament of Anne Lee, and Sinners, and then the 2 in addition is Marty Supreme and Wicked for Good.
Yeah.
Technically, Marty Supreme is a period piece.
It's 1950s. Yeah. So my thing is, are you going to do both Anne Lee and Hamnet with similar clothes, with similar clothes?
No, they're different eras. Yeah,
different eras.
1700s. 1600s, whatever.
They love to nominate films like that. So I think that Testament of Van Lee, which I've seen, very good costume design.
Which one do you like more? Do you like Hamnet more, or do you like Testament more?
In terms of what, costumes or movie?
There's more costumes in Testament and Lee, and they're dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, then,
Hamnet, they're not really dancing, but I don't think the costumes are the thing that you're focusing on.
but Wolf has a point. They tend to nominate this stuff from period pieces.
I don't think they're going to go with both of them, no.
Yes, they are. They are. They love that.
Yeah, I think they'd love to go with period pieces because if you look at like years past, they'll go with like stuff that is not even in. They'll go with a Best Picture one, and then they'll go with stuff like Mary Queen of Scots or whatever, just because it was like a period piece, and so they love these kind of.
I will tell you.
I'm sipping my tea with my pinky up. Kind of
the clothes of Mia Goth, Frankenstein are breathtaking.
Oh yeah, it's exquisite.
I'd say Fantastic Four. If it's me, I would put if you're going to do costumes and stuff, the Fantastic Four costumes are incredible. I just love them.
They're fine. Actually, I would have done Hedda because I thought Tessa Thompson
ball gowns, a lot of ball gowns.
She looks radiant in Hedda.
She does. Also,
yeah,
I've not seen it yet because it was at my theater for a very short time. But Kiss of the Spider Woman, I think, would even have a better chance because apparently
I have to see it.
You look at the trailer of that and all the images. There's glossy dresses. There's her suit that she wears. There's a ton of different costumes throughout that movie. And so, yeah, I think the honorable mention here is Kiss of the Spider Woman for me, or Hedda, or even One Battle because One Battle has that like iconic Leo bathrobe.
Really?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Men during Halloween went to go out to be Bob because it's so easy.
They literally went out to dress up as Bob. And I saw one image of a friend I know who he dressed up as Bob, and then his daughter dressed up as the daughter from One Battle for Halloween. So it was so they had the two they had the matching costumes there and such. So I think if that movie is like a huge hit, I could see something like that sneaking into like this kind of a category. But overall, I'm kind of with you. I think that because you also have to look at it like this way, Dan. That's like saying that with makeup, it's like, oh, are they really going to nominate the fat suit stuff multiple times? Yes, they are. That's what they do. It's whatever is the most makeup that they nominate. So they also will nominate whatever is the most costumage that they can find in costume design. And so I think in that case, I'm kind of with this 6 alongside maybe Kiss of the Spider Woman as like a honorable mention, but I'm with the 6 here of like Wicked for Good, Frankenstein, and Sinners for sure. And then I think Marty Supreme because of the period piece. I think Hamnet because Hamnet is like number 2 in picture. I think because of how strong that
2 or
movie
3.
is.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think because of how strong the movie is in picture, I think that
Testament of Van Lee.
That it would be that, and then Testament of Van Lee, I think can get into costume design as well. So I'm kind of with.
I'm in agreement.
I'm with that. I kind of vibe with that pick. Those are my exact 6. So
all right, let's do it. All right, let's go on.
I just think that just my last comment on this. I just think the costumes in Sinners and Marty Supreme are too similar. And I think the costumes in Testament of Van Lee and Hamnet are too similar.
Well, you could say the same thing with Fantastic Four. They're all literally wearing the same costume.
No, different movies with similar costumes is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Different movies with similar costumes.
Yeah.
Obviously, in Fantastic Four, they're wearing the same costume. They're a team.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. But I will. My very, very last thing on here, we haven't really heard enough of Song Sung Blue in terms of its awards stuff.
I heard it's
but
okay.
But for a below the line category like this, I
Mhm.
could see costume if he's dressing up as Neil Diamond and doing all the,
Yeah.
Neil Diamond impersonating stuff. I could see maybe costumes.
So,
Um,
this is gonna be easy for me actually.
hair and makeup. First off, I want to just give them kudos because the Oscars are not cool. They're not going to award the ugly stepsister.
No, they're not.
The ugly
That's
stepsister is
they
on
did.
the list.
If they did, it'd be incredible. They did. It deserves. It
Yes.
deserves it.
I agree.
Absolutely.
One of the
But
best hair and makeup in the entire year.
Yes.
I'm right up there with you. I think also costume design should have possibly been on the table for that as well.
Sure.
But best hair and makeup, we have 28 years later, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hedda, Kiss of the Spider Woman, Kakuo, whatever the hell that is, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, Superman, The Ugly Stepsister, Weapons, and then Wicked for Good. So
okay, this is easy for me. I think the 5 for me is Wicked for Good, Frankenstein, Sinners, Weapons, and The Smashing Machine.
yeah, I think.
And arguably, I go with Begonia because of what.
That would be my 6th.
Yeah, Begonia
like a Blade decision type of situation where she cuts all her hair off after having such nice hair, and then what's his name's got goofy looking long hair and stuff. The other guy, but it's not a lot of hair. Are you gonna do the same thing over with Wicked? Oh, she's got green face. She's got nice hair. Are you gonna do the same thing with Wicked?
Yeah, they're gonna nominate it, but I think there are a few movies that are stronger than that this year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be nominated, but I think it's going to be like very low in makeup this year
because Frankenstein. Ooh, Frankenstein is great.
That's gonna win. Jacob Elordi is incredible.
I agree. I'm gonna agree on that one.
And also, I'm kind of vibing with Weapons because
Benedict Wong and what's her face?
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan.
Yeah, the way that she looks, the makeup that they put on her, she's a very Joker-like, and a lot of people were dressing up as her for Halloween as well. So there is that, and
I go with the upset though, guys. I'm going with the upset. I'm gonna fight for ugly stepsister here.
Oh, I was gonna fight for Begonia. Actually,
I will scream like straight up. I wish that this was a televised because I don't think they televise the actual announcements. I wish it was because straight up, if they actually do say the ugly stepsister, I would be happy. I'm going to squeal like a little girl because I'm gonna be so happy that is actually nominated here because the way that film progresses and what she ends up looking like after her hair is falling out and all that
cringeworthy.
It's like, oh my god, it is horrifying stuff of nightmares, and the body horror in that phenomenal.
What would we take out? What would we take out if we?
No, it's 6. Remember?
That's what I mean.
So we're debating about the 6th one.
So now we have Frankenstein. We have Wicked. Yes. We have Sinners.
Yes.
And then The Smashing Machine, I agree with.
Yes.
And then Weapons I would agree with.
Yes.
So then it's mostly
the 6th one. Then what do you think about 28 years later?
I mean, it's great. It's great cost. It's great makeup, but I mean, it's not doing anything too super crazy, except the guy's eyes, the big guy's eyes. You know, the alphas.
Yeah, his eyes, and then also Ray Fiennes wears some makeup in there.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not like blowing me away with.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go Ugly Stepsister.
Ugly Stepsister. Okay, so
going out on a limb. Let's see.
Yeah, you know, it is good to go with our hearts sometimes, and I will say, the Ugly Stepsister. You know, I don't know how the Critics' Choice vibes as well, like in this regard. Like the Oscars, but I will say if they're trying to be the Oscars always go with what had the most makeup. And when you look at these 5 that we discussed, they have the most makeup alongside the ugly stepsister, I think, because of just the transformation that ends up happening by the end of the film and some of the other body horror aspects.
And you will tend to see upset picks in the Critics' Choice for nominations.
Yeah, this is true.
I would say Ugly Stepsister, but also I would watch out for Begonia. That's the only other one.
Me too.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I would not
also
be.
The ending as well. The ending.
I would not
be spoiled, but I'm not going to spoil what happens. But
no.
The ending. The ending. Also, that white goo stuff that she has to wear during the movie because he puts that white goo stuff on. They see in the trailer, so there is makeup that's really good in that movie. So we'll see how it plans out. But I think it's definitely between those 2, the Ugly Stepsister or Begonia. I think those are like the last 2, and it's just a matter of which one they feel to go with.
28 years later, critics did love it too. So
yeah, I would say, even though I wasn't a big fan of the movie, Wolfman not being here is kind of a bummer because I thought the werewolf actual transformation makeup was really good.
Okay, so to recap, Frankenstein, Wicked for Good, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, Weapons, and to go on a limb, The Ugly Stepsister.
Voting with our hearts, yes, The Ugly Stepsister.
Let's do it.
I think that's a very, very good one there. And then best visual effects. Now, before we get into the visual effects, I want to preface this for everyone. The Critics' Choice never actually have gotten to see awards, Avatar, Fire and Ash. So if y'all are predicting Avatar, Fire and Ash in this category, don't, because the Critics' Choice haven't actually gotten a chance to see it. The first voting body that would have actually had the chance to see it will be the Globes by the time the Globes are announced. That's from what I've read. The Hollywood Foreign Press, they got to have a special screening of it. So unfortunately,
I will tell you right now, it's going to win the Oscar.
I think it is going to as well.
I think so too. I mean, for the third movie in a row,
it's going to win the Oscar.
I mean,
it's incredible.
Okay. Oh yeah, and all those films, what they're able to pull off visually are just impeccable.
So we're all playing for second place here.
Basically. So, man, these are, and I'm assuming the last one is Wicked for Good.
Yeah. The last one is Wicked for Good down there. So it's F1, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Frankenstein, How to Train Your Dragon, Mickey 17, Impossible Mission. No, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, Predator Badlands, Sinners, Sketch, which was an odd choice, Superman, Tron Ares, and then Wicked for Good.
Well, I gotta be honest. I'm kind of disappointed this year on visual effects.
You got to have Predator in here, though. I'll tell you that right now. Predator should be in there. I like Tron Ares visual effects.
This is actually the hardest one to predict.
Superman's good.
I have Superman.
I'll tell you guys, you got to have Predator.
I don't
gotta have Predator.
But Jurassic World Rebirth not being here? Come on, that's kind of crazy.
It was actually decent. It was decent.
The two for sure. I have Superman and F1.
Superman, and then F1. I definitely have F1 for sure.
Frankenstein.
They love the Top Gun Maverick style stuff, so I think that that'll fit into here. I think Superman. Yeah, Frankenstein. They do have also like the wolves that show up in Frankenstein that were CG, and then they show up. They have other creatures, not just the stuff with the monster and other stuff like that.
I like the Champion Predator Badlands. I think it's amazing.
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
It is very good. And me personally, I agree with you. I would definitely go with it personally. I'm trying to think here, though.
I gotta be honest. I wasn't that blown away by the visual effects of Sinners.
Yeah,
not that blown away.
It looks like you could almost see the strings in some of the scenes.
Yeah. Also, it's not like a movie that screams out visual effects to me because it
No.
doesn't really. It's set in mostly one location, and it's all basically practical for the most part, except for like blood and such.
It's basically the third act, the craziness that ensues.
Yeah. That's like the only stuff that they used CGI for. So
I have Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. I am seriously considering here. I'm also just if they're trying to be like the Oscars, they're also going to want to go with like what has the most visual effects because that seems to be also like an Oscars thing too. They'll go with like a practical pick like F1, but then they'll also go with like what has the most effects in terms of that as well. And so
I think they're going to also get Wicked for Good.
Yeah, Wicked for
Visual
Good.
effects are better this time around. I will say that they're
right.
better this time around than the last time.
They are. So I definitely
last
think.
One, then what? Because
well, I want to throw this out there. So this has been nominated in the past, and it has a ton of visual effects. The film got middling reviews, but they may say that the effects outweigh that, and that is Tron Ares.
I love the effects in Tron. I mean, I was blown away by the visual effects in Tron Ares. Loved them. Loved.
So, do you think a lot of critics loved the visual effects, even though they were middling on their on the review of the storytelling?
Didn't they love the effects of Tron Legacy? I thought Tron Legacy.
It's been a while. It's been a long time ago. I need to like really look up.
I like Tron Ares. I'll tell you the movie that the critics are high on though is Predator Badlands, and so I think this would be a place where they would want to reward it.
Here's another one they're high on though, and I'll throw these out there. They're high. The critics were high on Mickey 17, technically.
That's so far long ago. I don't see it.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But also How to Train Your Dragon. Which
that was really good.
Which straight up
when I saw the list,
like took Toothless out of the animated film and basically put him right into live action form, basically. So
yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good.
That is a really, really good kind of man.
This is hard.
This is a much harder to come up with here.
If I had my picks,
I'm gonna go Tron.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking
because I looked it up because Tron Legacy did get nominated for Critics' Choice.
It did get nominated for Critics' Choice. Okay.
Yes.
It missed. Yeah, it missed at the Oscars. It got Best Sound Editing at the Oscars, but it did get nominated at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Yes.
For visual effects. Yeah,
I'm going Tron.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be leaning that same direction, Tron Ares, because I think that has if they want to go with that pick of what has the most visual effects, the most when it comes to what they do. If you can't nominate Avatar, that is like the most visual effects are Tron Ares, I think. So
like Dan said, we're basically looking at second place.
Yeah, basically.
So to recap, okay, Superman, F1, Frankenstein, Fantastic Four, Wicked for Good, Tron, Ares.
Yeah.
We're not doing Predator.
No, not. I don't
know that to take off, to be honest.
Fantastic Four.
But I feel like they would want to go with a Marvel movie, and Fantastic Four did very well on the other shortlist. You looked at how it got costume design shortlist.
Well, you think both Superman and Fantastic Four are going to make it both superhero?
Yes. Because they're both different companies, DC and Marvel, that they could go.
But you guys have Warner Brothers / Apple with F1 already. You already have.
It's in there.
Yeah.
You already have.
It's a different movie, though. That's different.
All right. All right.
Yeah, and F1 also has Apple that could also back it as well. So it's not it's not just Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers will be backing Superman. But I mean that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that Predator Badlands is also, I think that they're gonna be a bit more biased towards that because of the fact it's still kind of technically almost action horror in a way. Like I think it's also kind of technically
a lot of monsters, a lot of locations.
Yeah, a lot of monsters, a lot of locations.
Creepy crawly critters and all kinds of crap. Glass. Yeah. Even the glass.
The glass stuff, it's beautiful. It's great. And I personally would have it in my picks. I just don't know. I just don't know if and I think that it could surprise here. But I just think that but I just think that How to Train Your Dragon and Tron is stronger in terms of because when I hear people talk about Predator Badlands, I don't hear as much of the visual effects were outstanding. I loved it, but more people talk about the story, talk about other stuff like that. So that's the only reason I'm going with that pick. So yeah, that's
like the legs of the robots where the legs are running and then the body is not there. Then she's on top without the legs. That kind of looks cool, but whatever.
Very good. But
we're in a new category, right?
But yeah, so we have best stunt design right here. So this is kind of I think a newer category for them. And so they did best stunts before even the Oscars did. But they have Ballerina, F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, One Battle After Another, Predator, Sinners, Smashing Machine, Superman, Thunderbolts, Warfare, and then Wicked for Good. So
this is another tough category.
Yeah, this is another
one. I'm gonna first here I'm gonna get the obvious ones out of the way. Mission Impossible.
Definitely.
That's one.
F1.
Ballerina's incredible.
Let's get hold on.
All right.
One Battle After Another. Here's why. That scene where they're jumping between buildings, there's an edit that I couldn't believe. It was like, that was not Leo? How did they do that?
No, and the actual car chase and everything too. Yeah. Some really phenomenal stuff there.
Sinners?
I'm between Sinners or Wicked because I could see
Wicked.
Just because the last one they did give Wicked for Good. I think they did stunts last year and they gave it to Wicked. They had Wicked nominated, but that was the first movie as well with better reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it got stunt ensemble at the SAG Awards last year, the first Wicked, and it's just really? Why? Just because it was a big contender. But it's not as big of a contender this year. So that's why I'm debating.
I have so again, Mission Impossible F1, One Battle, Sinners, Superman.
Yeah, I could see Superman.
No, there's a lot of great fighting.
The last one's tricky because it's between Thunderbolts and Ballerina for me.
Yeah, Thunderbolts and Ballerina. I think those are the next two that, oh man, that could definitely be in that.
The thing is, Ballerina, not as many stunts as you think, but they're pretty good.
They're the flamethrower stunt.
A lot of fighting.
That's the third act, though. But the difference between that one and John Wick movies, it's throughout the whole movie. Ballerina is the third act.
Yeah, but they also had, when was the grenade fight? Because there was that grenade fight that she has as well, where she grabs grenades and that's all she's using is grenades basically.
Dude, I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's at the end of the second act. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been the end of the second act because I remember that where it's she didn't even use guns; she just was using grenades or something.
Yeah.
So, and then like used ice skates at one point in a fight scene. So she does use like different weapons in that kind of movie that makes me think that potentially Ballerina could do it. But also Thunderbolts, I do want to say they went out of their way to market Thunderbolts as Florence Pugh actually jumped off the second tallest building in the world or something like that.
That's true.
For that stunt that she did where, you know, she was on that zip line or whatever, and she jumped off the building and did all that. That was actually Florence Pugh, and they made a whole like one of those behind the scenes featurette things about that stunt. So
how are the stunts in Predator Badlands?
Oh, amazing.
very good. Very good.
I'm gonna let y'all decide because I don't know where to go, to be honest, with the sixth one.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know where to go.
Because also, you know, they do nominate war movies in this category. Warfare could potentially,
but the thing is, they're just there on the ground, just waiting for the.
Yeah.
And the
They're
camera
also doing a lot of hand movements, gestures, doing this kind of stuff. That's all choreographed.
But that's choreography. That's like finger choreography.
Yeah.
Really
all right.
There is shootout scenes and there is stuff
there
like
are,
that.
But
All right.
Yeah, but it's a bit. But again, the shootout stuff isn't until like into second act or beginning of third act. So, yeah, it's definitely more difficult here. But I also want to say that I don't see Fantastic Four on here, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Stunt design. That is very interesting. I think for me, out of the two of those, I'm thinking that because of it was actually well seen. Also,
Thunderbolts
at the box office, I'm thinking Thunderbolts because it was well seen, and also because of them advertising. Oh, this was a real stunt that Florence Pugh did, and they made a big deal about that. I'm leaning towards Thunderbolts. Because
Ballerina was okay reviewed. I mean, not the greatest, but one other thing. Yes, Avatar: Fire and Ash. I heard the stunts are great, so obviously it's probably gonna get nominated.
So much incredible
stuff. No, not the Oscars this year, but yeah. Okay, so we're going Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with that.
Okay, so to recap, we got Mission Impossible, F1, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Superman, Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, those. I think that's a really good lineup of visual effects film stuff. Also, Tom Cruise.
Design.
He has set a Guinness World Record for Mission Impossible. Apparently, it was the most times anyone has ever jumped out of an airplane with a flaming parachute, and it was like 28 different takes.
Oh my god!
That he did for that. So it's like that tells you just how much of a madman he is.
Mr. Cruz, you're a legend. All right, anyway, let's move on.
It's so sad that we can't get best stunts at the Oscars this year when we get the final Mission Impossible film. Come on.
It kind of sucks.
It really sucks. Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
All right. So we got song
here. So this is interesting category. Much better song picks than last year for sure.
I have seen most of these. I will say the one I haven't seen, I have heard the video of the song, so I can talk about it.
Okay.
Cool. But we have Clothed by the Sun from The Testament of Ann Lee. Dear Me from Diane Warren Relentless. We have Drive, which was from F1. We have Girl in the Bubble from Wicked for Good. We have Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. We have Highest to Lowest from Highest to Lowest. We have I Lied to You from Sinners. We have Last Time I Seen the Sun from Sinners. We have Lose My Mind from F1. Then we have No Place Like Home Wicked for Good, Pale Moon from Sinners, and then Train Dreams from Train Dreams.
Yeah, you're right. It's a better slate than last year.
Yeah, a much better slate.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Golden is
Golden.
in
Yes.
Oh, Golden is.
there, okay?
And I Lied to You.
I Lied to You. Those are the two locks for sure.
We can't put every Sinner song in. We can't put every F1 song in.
No.
And I'll be honest with you guys, after seeing Wicked for Good, I'd say get rid of both of them. Both of the Wicked songs.
Oh, I agree, but I think one is definitely going to make it in.
I think that
Girl with the Bubble.
One
I think
is
it's going to be No Place Like Home.
I was going to say Girl with the Bubble because of because of the Ariana Grande factor, and she's that big singer. Kind of that I think the Oscars will want to go with Girl in the Bubble because they're going to say we want Ariana Grande to perform on stage. Like that's going to be their big thing.
They've dropped the ball on that before. They've dropped the ball on that before, Wolfman. Don't get me started on that. They've dropped the ball on getting people to perform certain songs before that. If they would have nominated them, they'd have amazing people singing, and they don't do it. So don't get me started on that.
Well, and also regardless, because of my picks at the Oscars, I'm saying that I think that several of these songs are still going to miss because I think that the Dream Is One song from Avatar is going to make it.
I think it's going to make it too. Yeah,
because it's Billie Eilish, and
it's an amazing song, by the way.
They love Billie Eilish.
It's in the credits. It's in the credits. Oh, amazing song. I want to fight though, guys. And I'm going to stand my ground on this.
Train Dreams.
No, Highest to Lowest.
No.
I love that song.
It's a good song, but
I love where it sets in the movie. I love how it's placed in the movie. I love how it brings the whole film home. I think it's a great song.
Wait. Is Highest to Lowest the last song in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, that's the one. I was like, I thought it was the credits. Oh.
No, it's in the movie. At the end of the movie, it brings the entire movie home. And I want to fight. I believe this is an Oscar-worthy song.
Well, I hate to break it to you. The song's great. It kind of ruined the ending of the movie. I think there's like too many endings.
Yeah. And also the film also did not get good reviews, really. Like you look at the letter.
I love this movie. This movie is incredible.
You look at the Letterboxd score. The Letterboxd average is like 2.9 or something.
I love that movie. So, I don't know what the Letterboxd average is, but
it is kind of mixed. It is kind of.
It's a great movie.
You're in the minority, but I just.
Yeah.
So you guys are saying one of the Wicked songs.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's still a Wicked. It's still a musical. Like it's going to get in because it's a musical.
Now, one of the Sinner songs.
Yes.
Yeah, we already said I Lied to You. Yeah.
I know. I'm just making sure. You're saying Golden, one of the Wicked songs, one of the Sinner songs. You're just basically giving Diane Warren a spot here.
Pretty much, I think.
Actually, okay. So this is what I want. This is actually what I wanted to argue about. So the Critics' Choice actually in years past don't really seem to love Diane Warren. They will nominate other songs, and then Diane Warren just bumps out whatever the Critics' Choice nominee was to so she can get her nomination at the Oscars. That's how it typically goes.
Would you do Ed Sheeran?
Because the Critics' Choice Awards, they don't seem to really like Diane Warren. So in the same way.
All right. Would you do Ed Sheeran then?
I would say
F1.
Yeah, they got multiple songs.
I don't think so.
I
was gonna go Train Dreams.
Train Dreams, that is a really good song.
It is.
Train Dreams.
But I'll tell you, Clothed by the Sun and Testament of Ann Lee, amazing moment.
That was going to be my fifth one, actually.
I actually have Clothed by the Sun in my lineup because it's a musical. Yeah. I think it'll get into song just based on the fact it's a musical. Even if the song isn't great, I think anytime you get musicals in there.
So give me what you got right now. Give me what you got right now.
Okay, so we got Golden, I Lied to You, And you said "Girl in the Bubble," right?
Which one are we going with?
Which-
Do
which-
we-
No,
which-
I would suggest "Girl with the Bubble" is a
You want
better
to go
song.
"Girl in the Bubble"?
I don't
Yeah.
think either one of them are great, but I would go.
No,
with
I
Girl with the
agree. I agree. But
Yeah, I think that is more the emotional song, I guess, than "No Place I Come." So
okay, "Girl in the Bubble."
yeah,
I put "Train Dreams." Actually, I think that momentum's riding high for "Train Dreams."
Well, for the fourth spot is from Sinners, right?
Huh?
no, Sinners was second. So we had Golden, I Lied to You from Sinners. We had
Okay.
Girl in the Bubble from Wicked,
Okay,
and then
okay.
I would say Clothed by the Sun, Testament of
Okay.
the Unleashed.
Sure.
I think.
All right.
And then Train Dreams, that's 5.
Yeah, "Train Dreams" is train. I think they're gonna put another Sinner song.
I hope not. Give
I
it
think
to
they
somebody.
are. I think
Spread
they
the
are.
love. Spread the love.
Yeah, I'm into
Which
Spring
one?
Love as well.
Which one?
Highest to lowest.
F1?
Highest
You
to
wanna put
lowest.
F1? No.
Well, Ed Sheeran, yeah, Ed Sheeran, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Ed Sheeran.
I was actually gonna not do the Ed Sheeran one. I was gonna do the one called "Lose My Mind" because as soon as I got out of F1, everyone was talking about that song, which was like
Really? Okay.
which was the one from Don Toliver and Doja Cat. It's like I'm not.
All right.
Been
Want to go
but
with that one? I definitely
mean-
think you go with one of the 2 songs from F1 if you could.
Okay, so you're thinking "Spreading the Love." I was thinking 2 Sinner songs, which I think they will do.
Yeah.
Which was my 6th one was going to be "The Last Time I Seen the Sun," which was
Yeah.
the last song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time I've seen the sun, I think definitely that could get in there. But then "I Lied to You," isn't that the one that played like in the credits or something during the post-credit scene or something? Or when
I think
was
so.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Or wait, what? Maybe. So wait, Miles Caton. That's the last song, right?
It's the one in the middle, like towards the middle, where they're dancing in the. They're dancing, all having a good old time in the barn.
And that might be "Pale Pale Moon," I think.
Which I don't.
It
Is
was a
that
great
in?
moment. I
that
love
in?
that moment. That's in the
Yeah.
list.
It's on the list here as well. So yeah.
So maybe go 2 Sinners instead of an F1.
Hold on, where is it? Oh, I don't know where to go with the shit.
You could be right, Jonathan. It could be 2 Sinners. They got 3 songs.
Yeah, but I think "I Lied to You" is definitely going to get in.
Yeah.
I did like Pale Pale Moon though. That moment in the movie was one of the best moments in the movie. To
Yeah,
me.
but also "I Seen the Sun." That's really powerful. That post credits. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
You're not going to go 3 Sinners though.
No,
right?
I'm not going 3 Sinners. No.
No. And they did the Critics' Choice. I do want to preface this that the Critics' Choice have before done stuff like that because Barbie not only got 2, they got 3 songs at Critics' Choice in that year because they ended up getting the Billie Eilish song, the "I'm Just Ken," and the Dua Lipa song that played.
Yeah.
So all 3 of those were nominated at Critics' Choice. So
We gotta pick one out of all these though. What are we gonna do?
I think 2 Sinner songs are going to make it in.
Which one? Pale Pale Moon or the other one?
I'm going to go "I Lied to You" and "Last Time I See the Sun."
All right, we'll go with those 2 then. Bye bye, Ed Sheeran.
yeah, I think
I would love to "Spread the Love," yes, but
I would love it too, and I do think that just because of the momentum, I do think that "Train Dreams"
it's
has that possibility of sneaking in there due purely to just the momentum.
yeah.
And the fact it just dropped on Netflix and everything. But yeah, man, this is tough. But I think the 2 that it would be, I just looked up. "Pale Pale Moon" is apparently another song. That's not the one that it was in the middle of what they were.
Because it will be Miles Caton. Miles Caton would be in the lineup,
On
right?
the list of singers.
Yeah.
He's not.
Because he's kind of singing, right?
Yeah.
Well, not in "Pale Pale Moon" because Pale Pale Moon, he might, but the one where that Dana was talking about is where the vampires were singing and was like doing that jig or whatever, dancing.
That one. Okay.
But it's like, yeah, and I don't
That's a
think
good
that's
song too, though. I love that moment too, though.
But yeah, the "I Lied to You" And then also, last time I seen the sun, I think are the two ones that I would be willing to go with.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right.
the recap. We're all over the place here.
Yeah.
So Golden, I lied to you. Last time I seen the sun. What was that Testament of Ann Lee song? What was that?
Clothed by the Sun. So they have two Sun songs.
Okay, Closed by the Sun, Girl in the Bubble, and Train Dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
happy
good.
with all those. I think.
Okay. No, the Train Dreams song is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's no doubt about it. I love it.
But I'm gonna say this: this is not the end for best song. This is gonna be a mess.
Oh, wait a second. Is that so? Wait, we have. Let me do this again. I like to use Golden, Girl in the Bubble.
Yeah.
Last time I seen the sun, Clothed by the Sun. That's 5, right?
And then one more, Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. Oh yeah. We agreed on Train Dreams. Okay, so, yeah. So I think that's a good, solid lineup of 6 there.
But it's not going to be the same slate in the Oscars. I guarantee you that.
Oh no.
Diane Warren and Avatar.
Warren
Both.
and Avatar. Yeah.
I do guarantee that Golden is going to show up in one of the center songs.
Oh yeah, Golden's probably going to win. Golden's probably going to win.
Yeah.
Probably.
And one of the center songs is going to get in. All right. Oh yes, score,
which is a great category this year.
Great year for score. I think.
Don't give me a hard time, but I'm going to tell you something here. When the time comes, let Wolf read these first.
Yeah.
We have Volker Berteman for A House of Dynamite, Jerskin Fendrix for Begonia, Hans Zimmer for F1, Alexander Desplat for Frankenstein, Max Richter for Hamnet, Hildur Guðnadóttir for Hedda. We have Daniel Lopatin for Marty Supreme, Johnny Greenwood, One Battle After Another, Joan Lennox for The Plague, which has a great score, by the way. Ludwig Göransson for Sinners. Kangding Ray, if that's how you say his name, for
It's really good. It's really good.
Inspired pick there.
Yeah.
Such a good score.
And
9 Inch Nails for Tron Ares.
There's some great scores here. Yeah.
All right, let me tell you something. And it's because I like it, and it's right at the top there. I know you guys are going to give me a hard time. Don't discount Volker Bertelmann for House of Dynamite. That score is amazing. Amazing.
It is.
And he's got 2 scores this year. He's got 2 scores that are equally as good. One of them's not even on this list.
I'm going to disagree.
Wow. Jesus.
I think that it's too similar to Conclave.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
I kind of agree with him, but I also think it's just like too overbearing. Like Conclave knew when to use it, right? But like with this, it's like we're watching a dot move on the screen, and it's like
I love that.
It's too much. It's too much.
And it's just like, okay, this dot's moving on the screen, and it's like super
to ramp up the tension.
But like Wolf said, it's overbearing, it's manipulative, and it takes away the tension.
God. All right, so we know Desplat's in here. We know.
No, this is easy. I think so. Göransson, Greenwood.
I like
Desplat,
what's his name from
Richter.
Hamnet. Richter from Hamnet. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 4 like sure ones.
Yeah.
Göransson, Greenwood, Desplat, Richter.
Yeah, I would say the only thing against Richter that if they decided to snub Richter in this category is it does reuse a piece of music, which is at the very end when they use on the nature of daylight. So that could be the only thing that makes it out of this category, but for the most part, I'm in agreement with that.
All right, so we got Desplat, we got Richter, we got
Greenwood,
and
Göransson.
For Sinners, right?
How is the Supreme score, Marty Supreme?
It's good, but it's not going to blow you away. It's kind of subtle, but it's good. But it's kind of a subtle score where it hits you in places, but it doesn't like blow you away like other scores do.
I want to throw out 2 names. First off, just because of the fact it's a musical, Wicked for Good, I think could potentially sneak in there.
Nope.
Or wait, oh no,
It's not here.
It's not even on the long list. My bad.
No, I don't think it should be nominated for the Oscars.
I think you gotta
Um,
seriously consider Nine Inch Nails. That music is amazing.
It's
I
great,
heard the score. It's really good.
but I also want to say, don't count out Hans Zimmer. F1.
Yeah. You can't count out Hans Zimmer.
It's a good score.
Right. It's a very good score, and
It is.
And I'm thinking that that maybe F1 could sneak into this category just because of Hans Zimmer alone.
Well, good point. You make a good point, but I'm thinking more of on the lines of Best Picture.
Yeah.
So you think Marty Supreme may make it then?
Well, possibly Begonia.
That's a good score too. Good score.
Dirksen's Fendrick score in that is wow.
It might be my score of the year in terms of scores. Like I think Begonia's score is phenomenal.
And I think Begonia has been creeping up on Best Picture lists little by little by little.
Yeah, like I think it's gonna be like one of those the tortoise and the hare races. Like I think the tortoise is gonna be crossing the line first if you think about it.
Yeah, and so I think you can't count on Dirksen Fendricks.
You know, I'm gonna put Marty Supreme because it's one of the heavy hitters.
Okay. Yeah. Just because it's a best picture.
Now I'm between Begonia and F1.
So while I would go personally with Begonia or Seurat, I would go with Seurat.
That was surprisingly good.
Yeah, I haven't heard the score, so I haven't.
Because that's my favorite. That's actually my favorite score of the year is Seurat because it's just like the way it really, really utilizes that kind of music. But because it's such a international pick. And from what I recall, the Critics' Choice being the Critics' Choice, they will nominate a few international stuff, but they're very American and more than like the Oscars and BAFTA are and such. And so, because of that, I'm thinking I'm thinking Hans Zimmer might sneak in there just because
bigger name.
It's a big name.
It's a bigger name. Justin Frendricks is not as well known, and also did not get the recognition of like his Poor Things score. Like people really the score, but people really like the score a lot. I love the score, but it's not getting the same like Poor Things level discussion.
Well, the thing is that I'm looking at it, and 2 years ago they did not recognize Poor Things. But obviously, that was the year of Oppenheimer, and guess what won?
I would be honestly, guys. I would say I would go with Hans Zimmer and Fendricks over Daniel Lopatin.
You want to go for it? You want to risk it?
Yep. I think it's a more subtle score in Marty Supreme, and I don't think it goes for it as much as the other two scores do.
Hold on, I'm looking at the other four that we think that are locks. Well, Richter's is really grounded. So,
yeah. But Richter also, and like I said, they also have that issue of it being potentially not disqualified because it is eligible, but
it's his music. It's his piece of music.
It is his piece of music, but it's like,
you're right about that, guys.
But I'll have to see there.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that because I don't know if they're gonna like disqualify that for the Oscars. But because aside from that, it is a beautiful score.
Oh yeah,
it is for
emotional.
Sure. Oh man,
emotional.
Such a beautiful score.
It hits you. At those emotional moments in the movie, it hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Hedda score. The Hedda score is really good.
Oh yeah, no, the Hedda score is great. I'm thinking here.
You know what? Let's take another chance. Let's go Begonia and F1.
Yeah. Well,
Since you guys don't want Vocal Bertelman, I'd say those two are the next best two choices.
I think that's good because, F1, the score matches the racing scenes, and then Begonia's score is very operatic. So I think that definitely fits there.
Okay, so to
recap, it's Sinners, Frankenstein, One Battle, Begonia, Hamnet, and F1. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh shit.
Do not discount Warfare.
Hold on.
Sound, yeah, this is oof.
This is
All right,
tough.
we'll get to that. But we have A House of Dynamite from Netflix, F1. We have Frankenstein, Hamnet. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which was interesting. The Lost Bus, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Surratt, Superman, Warfare, Wicked for Good.
Okay. Here's the ones that I have right now. F1, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Frankenstein, Wicked for Good, Warfare. Gotcha. Warfare. I got Warfare on there.
I mean, sound. You really think the sound is that great in Wicked?
It's just because it's a musical, I
It's
think.
I know. That's why I sighed. It was like, oh, they're going to nominate Wicked. I didn't love Wicked for good sound. Oh.
And you know they're going to go to. You know this is a category that's going to go 5 for 5 with Best Picture. So you got to figure
I
it out.
don't think so. F1's going to be in there.
Sound is not.
Okay.
Sound, they switch things up sometimes.
F1.
Because sound will also sometimes they'll pick like an action movie or they'll pick other stuff like that for sound because it's not like editing. Editing is more in line with Best Picture. But
would you go with a Superman instead of something else?
If I will say if it was up to me, I would put Surratt in here because I'm not gonna spoil anything for Jonathan, but Dan knows what I'm talking about when I'm just gonna say the sentence, turn it up, and then you know what happens. And it's like, oh my god, the sound work in Surratt.
No, it is. It's good. It's
phenomenal stuff there. So yeah.
And you try to predict what critics are gonna go for too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the sound thing? And if I had legs, I'd kick you. Was it the point of view of the kid?
I guess
because or was it the end?
Look, she's.
Oh no, there's a metaphor thing.
Yeah,
remember that hole?
Yeah.
I've not seen it yet, but
okay. Well,
I'm trusting you guys on that. So
I think it's like those two. The Lost Bus. There's a lot of like fire stuff.
Very good sound.
I think a lot
visual effects too. I thought the visual effects were great in it. Why that
was fine. I thought it was fine. The visual effects was fine.
But the sound is really great. I think a lock in this category is honestly Warfare. Like
yes,
I
put it like 5th or 6th, but
F1. I'd say F1. I think you're right about cars racing. They love that in sound. And they love war. So they love war and they love cars racing. Those are two they love.
So basically, Dan, you want to go Superman over Wicked.
Yep. I think some of the sound in Superman is crazy. The explosions, the fights, the stuff like that. I mean, it's city people screaming.
Just people screaming. But
even if I'm not a big fan of this movie too, I'll say A House of Dynamite had really good sound as well.
It was fine. I think
in terms of the sound work.
But Hamlet is interesting because it's really quiet sounds of nature and birds. And...
Yeah. That's why I don't think it's gonna get in here. I think it's strong in many other categories, but not here. Surprised Mission Impossible wasn't.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that too.
Yeah.
Because that submarine, that's the one part that I was like, yeah, that's gonna get in for sound.
Oh yeah.
But no. I'm going to leave it up to you, Wolf. What do you think?
So we have F1. We have One Battle. We have
Warfare.
We have Sinners, right?
Sinners, yeah. And Frankenstein.
Okay, so again, I'm not going to vote with my heart. My heart would say Surratt, but or the Plague, because the Plague has great sound.
No, it's not on there.
Oh, it's not on there. Oh, I was thinking the cinematography one earlier. My bad. Because I remember it got into. It should be in here instead of cinematography. That's weird, in my opinion. But I think. Oh man. Okay, so my heart says Seurat, but I think logically, I am gonna have to go with Wicked. I think that they're just going to still really like Wicked enough to give it tech categories. I don't know if it'll be big in the actual.
It's not going to win
major categories.
Yeah,
but I think for these techs, I think it'll do pretty solid.
I think nominations wise, they're going to be fine. I don't think they're going to win anything.
Yeah.
Maybe except costumes. Well, no. I don't know about costumes actually.
Yeah, Frankenstein. It could
yeah,
be,
that's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So you know, Wicked.
I'm thinking Wicked for sound because it's a musical. It's got loud sounds of instruments and other stuff like that, and so I think that it's almost cheating. But I think that that if you count that, I think it's gonna be Wicked for good. That gets that last slot.
Well,
unfortunately.
Yeah, to my chagrin, yeah.
All right. I guess I have to go with Wicked since that's. I mean, I would have rather went for Superman.
Yeah, me too. But
that's what I think it has the better sound. But I'm just going off of what I think will get nominated.
We're restricting nominations. So.
Yeah. So F1, One Battle, Sinners, Frankenstein, Warfare, Wicked.
Yeah, those and that's it for at least these categories. But now we can go back.
Big ones.
We can go back to our pretty faces to discuss the actual nominees for the bigger categories
or the logo of the Critics' Choice Awards.
Yeah, the logo. Oh shit! Why are we not there? I thought we would still pop back up in there. What the hell? That's weird. But because I hit stop sharing. But yeah. Anyways, while I get that fixed, we can discuss the other categories, which is
let's go. Let's start with animated. I think that.
Oh, don't get me started on this.
Animated, yeah.
I think it's gonna be pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think animated is pretty simple. This is.
I don't see us. Did you do something?
Yeah, I lost him.
Oh, we lost.
There we go.
Okay, there I am. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we're all here. So this is good. Okay. So for animation, I have Zootopia 2.
Mm-hmm. K-pop.
I think is getting in there. K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
I think Elio could still sneak in there just because, at least with a category of 6, I think it can get into animated.
Oh, actually, it's going to be very difficult because now it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So this is tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be 5 or 6.
It's going to. Oh, according to awards expert, they're saying that because if I do 5, it does the little or if I do 6, it does the honorable mention thing. So I don't know. But I know Arco. Arco's been getting.
Arco's going to get in.
Yeah, that's
not a good movie. It's really not a good movie. Now, are these guys under the same rule as the AMPA, Wolf, where because China and the producers of Neja 2 did not, can they just nominate whatever the hell they want for Critics' Choice?
They can still nominate Neja 2 at Critics' Choice.
Okay, that's in there. You got to put that in there. That's clearly.
I have Little Amelie.
That is creeping up the list
because I saw it. It's really good. It's very vibrant.
Oh, it's creeping up the list. It's not as good as
Little Amelie to me is my favorite animated film I've seen so far this year. I really thought it was adorable. I really loved it. I thought thematically about showing just the hardships of life from a child's perspective was really beautiful.
Yeah.
So, and I think that could end up being like your flow or something this year, or something along those lines where
K-pop
not
is just too big. This.
not in the
We
terms of
predicted a
winning.
winner or nominees.
Maybe more so like Flea or something, or one of those like international ones where it's like you see something like that pop in there and sneak in and get a lot of nominations in some places, but K-pop is too big. I agree. I think that's going to win this category. I think Zootopia 2 is second, but
Yes.
just
After
because
seeing
of how
the
much,
movie, yes, is a second.
because of how much money that movie has made.
Yeah.
You got to put in Neja 2. It's a worldwide box office.
If I were to put the sixth one, Neja 2 would be the sixth.
I think Neja 2 then, since I think that would be a sixth one. I think that can sneak in there. And then Arco, I think.
I heard it wasn't very good. I saw it and I didn't like it.
Well,
I'm just telling you what I know.
Yeah, I mean, but but a lot of critics seem to really like it. So
I heard critics didn't like it. Out of various film festivals, I heard critics didn't like it out of various film festivals. And then I finally saw it, and I didn't like it that much.
Let's see, 93%.
Yeah, 93% critic score from 43 reviews. So, it seems like it's got pretty positive buzz, at least. So we'll see. Like William Bibiani really likes it. Peter Travers likes it. A few people there. So we'll see. But yeah, I do think that Arco, they always love nominating kind of
foreign animated film. Foreign animated film. You know that's going to get in. So one of the slots is going to be taken up by a foreign animated film.
That includes Little Amelie.
Little Amelie, and also you got to understand: are they going to go for straight up anime, and how many straight up anime are they going to go for? Because
But I think the sixth out. I think it's pretty easy. I think it's K-pop, Zootopia 2, Arco, Elio, Little Amelie, and Neja 2. If there were a sixth.
I think so. I think if they were doing six, I think that would be the six that I would pick for animated.
You guys think Pixar's getting in?
In this case, yes. I don't know about the Oscars. I don't think at the Oscars it gets in. But no, I think Disney will be okay with the Zootopia 2. Now it has really good reviews and
I also did want to. I don't know how big it was, but I did want to throw out like
Demon
the
Slayer?
Bad Guys 2 out there.
Bad Guys 2 was good.
Okay.
What about Demon Slayer?
My writer said he loved it.
Demon Slayer I heard was really good too. I've not seen it, but I've heard Demon Slayer was really good.
I think that's
In Your Dreams. You can forget.
That's another one. That's another spoiler.
Yeah, In Your Dreams.
I wish that Predator Killer of Killers had a chance, but no, there's no.
Yeah, it's TV though. It's TV.
There's no chance.
I don't think anyone's seen.
It's
Scarlet.
TV anyway.
I don't think anyone's seen Scarlet yet, which is like a.
That's the one you got to keep an eye out for the Oscars. Is Scarlet?
Yeah.
It's December 12th. Comes out.
Yeah. So
I guess for now, K-pop, Zootopia 2,
Arco,
Elio, Little Amelie, Neja 2.
Yeah, I think that's a good lineup for animated.
Not as strong as last year, but
not as strong. Yeah, I agree. We can do foreign. We can do foreign
now,
language.
This is a race.
This is definitely a race. Yeah, it's kind of insane to me that Neon has 5 films eligible for the international category this year. And it's not going to happen, but like imagine that all 5 at the Oscars was Neon films, like Surratt, Sentimental Value. It was just an accident, The Secret Agent, and No Other Choice. That'd be like insane.
So here it's 5 to 6. It could be 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be 6.
I think it's going to be 6 too.
Yeah.
Now, the clear ones are Sentimental Value. It was just an accident. No Other Choice, and The Secret Agent.
I think those are definitely locked for the.
Yeah, those 4 are like the locked ones.
I would fight for The Left-Handed Girl.
That's what I was going to fight for, actually. Yeah.
I'd fight for that for Korea. Is it Korea?
I think it's
Korea,
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm serious. I'm not messing around. That's an amazing movie. Amazing.
I like. It's very good.
Yeah, it is. It is very good. I was gonna fight for because this also showed up in another category whenever they had their shortlist. Nouvelle Vague, I think.
Oh, that's right. Good point.
Could sneak in there at least at the Critics' Choice for sure.
Because they're not under the constraints of the country has to nominate it, so they can put whatever they want in there. And you're right, Nouvelle Vague could sneak in there. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, and it's a movie about filmmaking. The Critics' Choice seemed to love that. They awarded Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the actual the Critics' Choice Award for Best Picture and everything, and like they Critics' Choice Awards seem to really like movies like that, and I just think that that it had that cinematography shortlist, and so if it snuck into cinematography, I think that foreign language is something to keep in mind.
I think there's like 4 movies fighting for 2 slots.
Yeah,
Surat, Nouvelle Vague, Left-Handed Girl, and the voice of In Rajab.
Oh, that's right. Shoot.
And Surat. I think
I said Surat. I did say Surat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Surat, the Left-Handed Girl, Nouvelle Vague, voice of Hind Rajab, also The Sound of Falling, I think.
Yeah,
I actually haven't heard of it until now.
I requested screeners of both of them.
Sound of Falling was a big one that premiered at Cannes, and not only did it premiere at Cannes, but it has like a 92 on like Metacritic or something.
Was it Finland? Finland?
It's like it's German, I think.
German. Okay.
Yeah, and it's from Mubi, and so Mubi has been like, they have gotten films in at least in this category before.
Oh yeah.
At the Critics' Choice, I think they went with Decision to Leave, even though the Oscars didn't, and everything.
I hope they don't do that again.
Yeah, hope not. But they, so I could see a scenario where Sound of Falling gets in as well. So
I definitely say Left-Handed Girl, and I would give you guys a choice to say what you guys think is the last pick.
You know what? I think since Left-Handed Girl has premiered on Netflix recently, I think it gets in because it's also co-written by Sean Baker. It's the same team who did
edited and produced by Sean Baker.
It's co-written by Sean Baker and the same team who did Takeout.
Yeah, I know.
That's
so. And then my last.
That would be my 6th one, but the thing is, the 5th one's between Surat and Nouvelle Vague.
Yeah,
and the voice of Hind Rajab. Those are the.
I personally think that Nouvelle Vague is the one that would be picked from.
I'd love that. I'd love that if that got in.
I think they'd be because I think critics
over Surat.
No, it's tough, but I just are we really going to get?
Surat's not going to be for everybody. Surat's not going to be for everybody.
Also, are we? Really
I haven't seen it, so
are we really going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neon films in a 6 film category? Like that would be insane.
I agree with Wolf.
Wait, which is the 5th one for neon? Which are you talking about?
It's Surat, The Secret Agent. It was just an accident, no other choice, and sentimental value. It's like,
you know what? I'll give it to you for Nouvelle Vague.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Sure.
I'm just
like
thinking there'll be like
movies. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What would have happened?
Like, I'm thinking that they'll be all like, oh, look how they recreated Breathless, one of the films I love, and all that stuff, and they're gonna have that kind of
black and white too.
That's a critics movie. Yeah,
they love nominate black and white movies.
Yeah, so I think that's why that one's.
So we're going 6.
So we're going 6. And the 6 that we're going with are Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, No Other Choice, and then The Left-Handed Girl.
And the Nouvelle Vague.
And Nouvelle Vague. Yeah. That's what we agreed on. And then in terms of our next category, we can do screenplay. Yeah, one of the screenplays. Yeah, screenplay category. So we'll do adapted first. I think One Battle easily. That's locked and home. Those 2 for sure. Those two are like absolutely locked in there. Hamnet and One Battle. I think Frankenstein also.
It's gonna make it.
Yeah, I think Frankenstein's gonna make it. Begonia. I think you could see Begonia get in there.
This is gonna be hard.
Are we doing original or adapted?
Adapted.
Then One Battle's getting in there.
No, yeah, we just said.
Oh, you did?
One Battle. Yeah, we just discussed One Battle.
That's gonna win. I think.
I think One Battle. I think it's between One Battle and Hamnet for the win.
Yeah,
but
I think One Battle. I think critics want to see Paul Thomas Anderson win this year. They want to see Paul Thomas Anderson.
True. Yeah. But for that next slot, I guess Wake Up Dead Man, we could say.
I have that too.
Yeah, I think Wake Up Dead Man.
They always like to do Ryan Johnson.
Yeah. And then
this is heartbreaking. No other choice or Train Dreams for me.
Yeah. It's the last one is No Other Choice or Train Dreams. God damn. That's tough. Because both of those have exceptional screenplays. And I think
I've seen Train Dreams. I haven't seen No Other Choice, so I don't know.
I've seen both.
Yeah, I've seen both. And God, I think personally, it's tough because Train Dreams has that narration throughout. That's like really strong narration.
Will Patton.
It's like a novel coming to life.
Yeah.
And
then No Other Choice is just so stylistic in every aspect of like dialogue. And everything. Yeah.
It's like and totally,
hilarious too. It's really funny.
It's kind of it is funny.
Yeah. So
oh man, this is hard. Oh man. I know Dan can't really vote because he's only seen what is it, Train Dreams?
Train Dreams, yeah.
Okay. Train Dreams is momentum is writing.
Yeah, it is.
And the critics love both of them. That's the other thing.
Yeah, because No Other Choice was in freaking production design. So, they seem like they really like both of them. I think I would lean towards No Other Choice. I think I think that they are going to at least have one international film sneak into.
We'll talk about the other one soon, but
yeah,
I inclined to go Train Dreams because of the narration. I think that's just the way they handle it. Yeah, the narration, how they handle it, and it's how efficient in telling the story. I mean, it's basically the story coming to you rather you coming to the story.
Yeah, and it's a great film. So. Yeah,
I'd love to see both of them get in, though. But
yeah, I would love to see both of them get in. I mean,
I cannot say anything about Wake Up Dead Man because I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but God, it's going to be heartbreaking not seeing both of them make it. But yeah, I just think that I think it swayed me that Train Dreams is more dialogue heavy than I think.
No Other Choice.
Then I think No Other Choice. No Other Choice is very much more like stylish, and it's like cinematography.
It's more even though they're both visual, I think No Other Choice is a little more visual in storytelling. Because you have to see it. You cannot really visualize it by reading the script.
Yeah, that's true. While Train Dreams,
it's both. I think.
You get both. So I think. Plus, you have that like monologue that William H. Macy makes about like enjoying life or something.
Yes.
And like the little things or whatever and all that. And and it was really beautiful. So yeah, I think Train Dreams. I think it swayed me on that. I think that can sneak in there. Plus, I know that's probably one Dan would go with. So,
because he hasn't seen No Other Choice.
Yeah. So,
okay. So, damn. Okay, so we got One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, Frankenstein, Wake Up Dead Man, and Train Dreams.
And Frankenstein.
No, I said Frankenstein.
Sorry, I thought you went fast. I guess I missed that. But yeah, so yeah, we have One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, Frankenstein, Wake Up Dead Man, and then Train Dreams. I think that's a good solid 6 there.
I think original is easy too.
Original is pretty easy, but I do want to make some arguments for at least one or two of these.
For one for sure. One of them for sure.
But I think Sinners, 100%. I think Sentimental Value, 100%.
It was just an accident.
Which apparently just won screenplay at the Gothams tonight. Okay. So, that's good momentum for it. So, I think that definitely will get in there. Yes. And then I guess, and I think at the critics,
Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme.
Yeah. Marty Supreme. I think also at the critics' choice, I'm thinking maybe they won't get the Oscar, but at least at this award show, I think that Jay Kelly could get in here.
I was gonna say another movie actually,
because it's Noah Baumbach, and I just think that they might.
I was gonna say another one.
Which one?
Weapons.
Yeah,
Weapons is really good too. But the one that I actually was going to argue for is I think that the critics' choice would be one of the only voting bodies to do this. But I think the critics' choice could stand out and be a little bit different and do Sorry Baby.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah,
that's very much.
That's the one.
Very much a screenplay type of movie.
Yes, I actually would fight for that one.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I understand the critics do love that movie.
I love that movie.
They want to fight for Ava Victor, so I see that getting in as a sentimental pick. So I would go for that as well.
You know what? I'm going to take a swing. I'll take out Jay Kelly for Sorry Baby.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I agree.
Because Jay Kelly, I heard it's not as strong, it's not as great.
And it's a ripoff of something else, so they might not look at the screenplay as that good.
Yeah, and that original. Is it
like 8.5?
It's a ripoff of High Noon.
High Noon. Oh yeah. Okay. So
I thought it was a ripoff of 8.5. That's what I've heard.
Nope, it's a ripoff of High Noon. When you watch both movies, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Interesting.
I seriously believe it's a ripoff of High Noon. That's just my opinion.
I can see it. So
I need to see it. So
it comes out soon, but I'll see it.
It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's a good movie. I like the movie. All right, but when I was watching it, I was like, I look left, I look right. This is fucking High Noon. What the hell?
But in terms of praise, it's all over the place for Jay Kelly, though.
Yeah,
and I like George Clooney in it, though. Oh, you're gonna love George.
And I think when you hear critics talk, I think that Sorry Baby has been regarded
a critics movie
as much more critically beloved. So that's why I think that at this award show, and unfortunately I would love for it to happen at the Oscars, but I don't think it's going to happen at the Oscars, but I would absolutely be super giddy.
I would be happy.
I think it's just a little too weird.
But I think that Sorry Baby could sneak in here at the Critics' Choice at least. So
so we're taking out Jay Kelly.
Yeah, taking out Jay Kelly.
Okay.
And then I think that leaves our 6 being Sentimental Value, Sinners, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sorry Baby, and Weapons. Yeah, I think I could agree on that because who knows? Weapons, I could see that sneaking into the Oscar set.
I think so. I think it has a chance.
I think it has a chance too in that category, honestly. So we'll have to see.
All right, here we go.
Supporting.
Where are we going? Supporting actress.
Yeah. We'll do supporting actress first. We have. I still think Ariana Grande is safe. I think that she outweighs the actual controversy of the film. Because
I don't know if she's safe for the win though. right now.
I don't know if she's safe for the win necessarily, but I think she's safe for the nomination for sure.
It's weapons. It's weapons.
Hold on. I have Teyana Taylor safe.
Teyana Taylor is safe. I think she's great in that film.
Now I have Amy Madigan safe. I think Amy Madigan is going to happen.
Amy Madigan's going to win. I'm telling you right now, she's going to win.
I'll keep an eye. I would love for that to happen.
She could. She's in the winning conversation. She is in the winning conversation.
Rewarding older actors and actresses that've been putting in the work for decades. They do it all the time.
They do the overdue. Yeah, they do the overdue narrative.
Who won last year?
Last year it was Zoe Saldana who got that.
Okay,
but that was still though sort of like a hey, you've been in the industry a while and we haven't really shown you the respect. Here's your award kind of deal.
Okay, so that could happen again.
Yeah,
she's like the only one.
And Amy Madigan is a previous Oscar nominee for another movie as well. So
not Field of Dreams, a movie that nobody saw.
Yeah, and so I think Amy Madigan really has that chance.
Yeah, I have Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning. I also have her now here at the Critics' Choice. I have Inga Ib's daughter. I have her missing at Critics' Choice, but I think that she'll get in at BAFTA, and I think that she'll get in at like the Oscar and such.
I have her missing as well.
Yeah, but I think she'll still get in at other award bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the surprise for last. Obviously, it's gonna be 6. I have Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, definitely. When you see the movie, you'll understand why. She's really good.
Now, my question is her or Odessa better? Because I've also heard Odessa Zion is really great.
I like Odessa Zion. I would say I think you're gonna win. When you see the movie, you'll realize, it's Gwyneth. But Odessa Zion, I'm glad to see her doing something substantial instead of stupid fucking dumb ass horror movies that suck.
Yeah, and I Love LA, which is very cringe right now. Yeah.
Okay, so the last one I have in 6th, Regina Hall.
I also have Regina Hall.
Yeah,
I think she's kind of the heart of that movie in a way because of like the character that she plays and kind of her relationship to the characters and such. So I think that I think they're gonna go head over heels for one battle.
Well,
the critics love one battle. Yeah,
they do. But I want to say they also love a movie called Sinners, and I think the woman who just won the Gotham tonight, I think is a sneaky pick because if you look at across the board, Sinners, they got that on all those lists. This would be a great place to reward the woman in Sinners, and I forget her name right now.
Wunmi Masaku.
Yeah, or
Haley
Steinfeld.
She has some great lines.
Oh, I love Haley Steinfeld in that movie.
Yeah. I think the 6th slot is like all over the place. I really think so because it could be Inga, it could be Regina, it could be Wunmi, it could be Odessa.
Yeah.
It could be Haley. I heard it could be Jennifer Lopez. I heard her name in the conversation lately. I don't know where that came from, but
it could be also Glenn Close for Wake Up Dead Man.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, let's say
Nina Haas. I heard.
Yeah, Nina Haas is really great in Hedda. So I think
Emily Blunt. No, I don't think Emily Blunt's
for this. Emily Blunt, no. I am between those two black actresses, Regina Hall or Wunmi Masaku. I think it's between those two for me.
And you already got one in for one battle after another. This would give them a chance to put Sinners in another category.
That's true.
Yeah, because I don't think that there's another actor, but it's tough now. It's very tough. Well, no, in this case, I think he's going to make it in. But I think that.
And you guys are completely shutting out Emily Watson in Hamnet.
No, she's not going to make it.
Okay.
No.
She has one great scene, but it's just like that's not.
I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough to get her in.
Okay.
Emily Blunt is dead as well.
Yeah.
Now she's alive though, but her chances are.
She's alive.
Her chances, yeah, she's alive, but her chances are dead.
Boy, this is tough.
I don't see this category go with two from the same movie. Any of the movies.
Yeah.
I think you're getting 6 different actresses.
So you want to go Wunmi?
Yep.
Saku?
Yep. If not Haley, which you guys don't seem like you're going.
That would be kind of a surprise, though. Haley Steinfeld.
I loved her in this.
I think she would be a surprise. I think Wunmi Masaku, though,
okay.
I think that she would be the one because the fact that she won the Gotham means that, and by the way, she won.
That would boost a little talk, though, just a little bit, but not much.
She won though for supporting performance, which means beating out
men
and women. So it's like she completely won a category of 10 between men and women. Yeah. So knowing that, their critics seem to really love this performance. So the Gothams are like a group of critics. So I think that
they are.
So, but then if she doesn't get nominated, then I would just forget about it. If she doesn't get nominated,
yeah. So, but I think in here though, I think I'm going to go with that because I think the critics.
You want to go Wunmi? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's spread the love then. Wunmi Masaku.
Yeah. I think that'll be fine. So our 6 are Ariana Grande for Wicked for Good, Gwyneth Paltrow, Marty Supreme, Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another, and Wunmi Masaku for Sinners. So
that's a strong field, Jim.
That is strong.
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, this is going to be some surprising omissions come Oscars time.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Because I think Inga is going to be at the Oscars and at the BAFTAs and such. So like I think that she's going to replace possibly one of those.
And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I just think her name is going to turn people off. And I know it sounds stupid, but if you give people a reason not to pick you, then they won't pick you. And I think her name is such a freaking nobody wants to pronounce that name. It sounds dumb, right?
So another reason is that Elle Fanning has been in 2 Best Picture nominees or potential 2 Best Picture nominees in a row.
Yep.
And you're going to ignore her again? That's sad.
No yeah, that'd be terrible.
But she was ignored over somebody who
Monica Barbaro,
who wasn't really talked about as much in awards
until SAG.
And then SAG came and she was kind of
nominated.
Yeah.
But I thought her performance was better anyway. So
I liked her better. Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
But also
I did like her in Sentimental Value.
Also, I would say the reason why I think Inga could still get in there for the Oscars and for BAFTA is one, they're very international now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's different.
But also because
movies
she could be that Maria de Tavira from like Roma pick that you throw in there and stuff.
Oh yeah.
No.
BAFTA's different. You almost put her in BAFTA.
Yeah.
Not
another reason. Movies about movies. Movies about the.
That's true.
Yeah. I think supporting actor is the easiest of the actors.
Supporting actor is definitely easier. It's
Can I just read it off? Can I read it off?
Yeah.
Do not put Adam Sandler in the list.
Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård, Paul Mescal. Those are like the clear locks.
Yes.
If you ignore one of them, you're stupid. Okay. 4th, I got Benicio del Toro.
Oh, I love that. I would love that. I would love that.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Adam Sandler's getting in.
No way. He is not getting in. No way. It's going to
be that's just hey. Let me just say, Critics' Choice has nominated Sandler before. I think Critics nominated him for. I think he got in at Critics' Choice for Reign Over Me, I believe, but he didn't get in for other stuff. And I think he definitely got in for Uncut Gems at Critics' Choice.
I'm gonna check. Yes, he did.
Yeah. So I think he got in for both of those. So they do like Adam Sandler at this award show, and I think that
no, he trust me, when you see the movie, he's good. He's not like awards worthy he's doing Adam Sandler, guys.
Well, here's the thing.
Adam Sandler.
Here's the thing.
I don't think that's awards worthy.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the future, actually, I don't have him in the Oscars.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think he's getting into the Oscars. I think for Critics' Choice,
I think he's getting in.
I think he can get in for this particular voting body.
Now, I think the one wild card I think is Delroy Lindo, and then that's it.
Or Miles Caton, but he might get into young. He might get into young performers.
I know you guys are gonna go poop on this, but I loved Jeremy Strong and
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Oh. And if Wicked was better, then I would say Jonathan Bailey.
Jonathan Bailey is the best part about that movie to me.
Yeah.
It's the best part of the movie.
Also, I do want to throw out this name. People have been saying this name a lot, especially critics. Is Josh O'Connor for Wake Up Dead Man. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently critics are like really into his performance.
In a true ensemble, you have a supporting actor that's given a great performance. You're right about that. No, that's not a bad, not enough. I'm going
to give you a little bit of a hot take, and I hate saying that term, but I think Jacoby Jupe should be nominated over Paul Mescal.
Wow. Jesus.
Honestly, I think I might agree with you.
He's incredible. Like that's one of the best.
As a kid actor, like that kid actor was phenomenal.
Let's be honest, he's barely in the movie.
Well,
barely.
Paul he's not in the movie as much as Paul Mescal.
I mean,
obviously, spoiler alert. Obviously, you know from the trailer and the synopsis, he dies.
Yeah.
So he's lingering in the movie. I'm not going to tell you exactly why it's a spoiler alert, but he lingers.
I want to bring up a guy. To me, he's a YouTube personality who's in a movie that is really good in a sinister villain role, and his name is Kevin O'Leary in Marty Supreme. When you see this movie, you'll be like, oh my God, Dan's right. This guy is fantastic in a villain role. And he's a YouTube personality as a guy called Mr. Nobody on YouTube or whatever.
You mean Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful on YouTube.
He's on Shark Tank. I don't think he's a YouTube person.
Shark Tank. Okay. Shark Tank. My fault. The guy is incredible in this movie as a sinister villain character. You'll be like, yeah. You'll agree with me once you see the movie.
So basically, I guess it's 2 out of 3. We're in agreement with Sandler.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement with Sandler. I was going to throw also honorable mention names to William H. Macy possibly for Train Dreams if they do really love that.
One scene.
Two. I think he's in 2 scenes.
Two scenes, yeah, something like that. But also Andrew Scott is really great in Blue.
He's really good.
He's really great in the movie.
I like Andrew Scott, Blue Moon.
He's really good in it.
He's very, very good. So
I liked Mark Hamill and David Johnson in The Long Walk.
Oh God, you're right about that.
Yeah, and Mark Hamill in The Life of Chuck. I know that.
Life of Chuck. He's fantastic.
A lot of good supporting performances.
There are.
You'll trust me, Kevin O'Leary, guys, is the name you're going to be hearing about.
Oh, I'm sure, but I just don't think for this, especially because the Critics' Choice in the major categories want to be as close to the Oscars as possible. So I think that Adam Sandler is going to get in here, but I think that he could be replaced with like Delroy at the Oscars or something.
It's almost like a freaking leading performance, though. I know he's not the title character of Jay Kelly. It's almost like a leading performance, though.
Or Adam Sandler. I think you would just take him out, and just keep the 5 in for the Oscar.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, you just take him out at the Oscars, but I think that here at this particular awards body, I think he'll get in. So,
did we say Stellan Skarsgård, guys?
Yes. That's one of the 3. Like,
all right.
Put it in every category in the award circuit. All those 3.
He's got to win. He's definitely odds-on favorite to win.
I think he is.
I have to see it because I can't.
I think he is going to win, also because of the narrative that apparently that he had to have an earpiece in his ear during filming because apparently he had a stroke at one point, and he still delivered an amazing performance while not being able to just memorize lines and such.
Yeah, so, he's getting old. He's getting dementia.
and hearing that story could also be like a sympathy kind of vote.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, and on top of, an overdue narrative. So,
Yep.
I think so. Yeah, I think Stellan is definitely going to get this. So we have Stellan, Sean Penn, Paul Mescal, Jacob Elordi, Benicio del Toro, Adam Sandler. I think that's a good solid
6. I think that's a 6.
Yeah, I think that's the 6 for this category.
All right, actress.
This is
okay. So basically, what I call the award for second place.
This is because we all know Jessie Buckley is out front to win everywhere. The is over. I feel like out of all the acting categories this year, this is going to be the one that's a clean sweep. I think that several other acting categories, you might see Sean win some. You might see other stuff bounce back and forth. Think other categories you could see, Leo win, or not Leo, but Wagner Moura win. You could see Timothy win. You could see all these other stuff. But I think here, Jessie Buckley is sweeping. I think.
Well, don't count out Amanda Seyfried. She's a lot closer than you think.
I think she is. I've seen the film and she's excellent. She would be like my probably runner-up. But I think that in terms of wins, I think Jessie Buckley is just gonna ride away with it. Like the film is very reliant on her.
Okay, so here's I think we're gonna fight. I think this is the one that we're gonna have a little controversy here. All right, here we go. Jessie Buckley, duh.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Renata Reinsve.
Yes.
Rose Byrne.
Yes. In all day.
Critics love her performance. I think
she's incredible.
Yeah, I have Rose Byrne. Emma Stone.
Nope. Out. Get her out of there.
No.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna read the last one. Chase Infinity.
She's got to get in. She's got to get in. She's not going to win. She's got to get in. She's
not going to win. We said Buckley's going to win.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, I'm just saying all along. She's going to get into these categories. She's just not going to win any of them.
Oh,
she's like the hey, we love you, Chase. You're going to get in.
What did we say? This is basically you're invited. You got nominated. Okay, enjoy Jessie Buckley winning. That's basically what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think Chase Infinity for sure is in.
So you don't agree with Emma Stone?
No, I think she's supporting to Jessie Buckley. She's not the lead. Wait. Jessie Buckley's the lead.
Wait.
I mean, Jesse Plemons is the lead.
I think they both have almost equally the amount.
They're both in the movie like equal amounts.
Are they? All right.
And in fact, spoiler alert, but if y'all haven't seen Begonia,
a little more.
Bounce
she's
out.
A little bit more.
She's technically in it a little more than Jessie Plemons is. So
all right.
But so I think because of that, I think I'd be okay with Emma Stone. But also, do we think that Cynthia could still sneak in?
I think there's controversy in terms of like how much she's in the movie.
Yeah,
there's controversy.
I would put Cynthia in over her right now if it was me, because I just think it's a reward for last year.
Yeah.
But if there's controversy that you guys know about that I don't know about, then I mean, I'll defer to you guys.
It's no detriment to her performance. She's good in the movie, but the movie itself,
she's in the first scene of the movie, so we know she's in it quite a bit.
That's true.
Okay, what else do we have here?
We also have Jennifer Lawrence.
No, but I think that's too divisive, though. That people have been.
Nope.
I
heard her performance is exceptional.
This could be the start of apparently Focus Features does want to try to campaign
Kate Hudson.
Yeah. This could be.
I've heard her name.
That. Yeah. So for Songs on Blues. So and apparently, if you read the true story, like she's going to be put through the ringer. She goes through a lot in that movie, and so there could be something there for Kate Hudson. Tessa Thompson for Hedda.
Yes, I know.
She's really great.
And you got to think, and I know I don't like to bring this up, but you got to think that they want to make these categories as diverse as they can because they want to check all the boxes. So getting a black actress in there, Tessa Thompson, Cynthia Erivo, checks a box.
Well, I said Chase Infinity.
Chase Infinity is a black actress.
She's Caucasian, right? Half black, half white.
Yeah, she is.
I don't really know.
She is mixed, but
all right.
I don't like to research this kind of reason.
I will, but I think that they're going to. I think they're going to want to be as close to the Oscars as possible, and I think the two that you have at the Oscars vying for this spot is Emma Stone and Cynthia. Is what I was going to say. Is that last slot in terms of
down to them too? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think you got to give the benefit of the doubt right now to Cynthia because she's going to be in the bigger box office player, the potential below the line film category kind of thing.
And the Critics' Choice are not like, it's critics, but it's not like the Gothams or it's not like other awards necessarily.
They're more centrist.
They're more centrist. They're more populist a bit and such.
Yes.
So I think that because of that, the Critics' Choice could still lean towards Cynthia, I think.
What do you think, Jonathan?
For now, I will incline to put Cynthia there, but I'll be honest, I think she's like 5th or 6th in terms of Oscars now.
Yeah.
No, she dropped. She dropped. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
She was probably 2nd before. Now she dropped to maybe barely making it in.
5th or 6th or 7th.
Barely making her in, right?
I now think 2nd is Renee Rensva just because cinema values
like Rensva for sure, and then I put basically opens the door for many of these actresses, and I think I put Seyfried 3rd now.
When people see him, when they see that movie, they'll realize that Seyfried is.
Yeah, I think I put Seyfried 3rd in the Oscar.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. I don't know.
Rose Byrne is solidly in.
I hope that
he's in. Yeah. He is in.
Well, she's going to get in a lot of critics' places and a lot of Independent Spirit Award stuff and all that. Yeah.
Okay, look this stat up, Jonathan. What is the percentage of the Academy are women? All right.
The percentage of the Academy are women?
Yeah. What percentage of the voting Academy are women? And tell me that they wouldn't want a movie about women's.
That's true. It is a year of motherhood.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah. And it's much more of a less disturbing mother movie from what I've heard than Die My Love is. So
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So it's so I could see that sneaking in there. So yeah, I think for now.
Okay,
I'll go with Cynthia, but I think Emma Stone does hold a very strong chance to.
No, I don't disagree. I do not disagree.
Yeah.
I would not count on Emma Stone.
Two-time Oscar winner.
To answer your question, 35% as of mid-2024.
35% of the Oscar voting Academy. Wow, that's crazy.
That's up from 25%, so it is growing.
Okay.
It is.
But no, I do agree that because most of the movies this year are about motherhood. So Byrne I think is the perfect representation of that. And I haven't seen Die My Love. I heard that's like, mixed.
She goes off the deep end in the 3rd act.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna go with Erivo over Stone.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. I would say for right now, just because it's like I guess the more heavier box office film, like Emma Stone or Begonia technically bombed at the box office. Yeah. So I get it's an indie film, but like indie films have a certain percentage that they need to make, and it went well below even that percentage. So it's like they just did not make their money back at all.
Yeah.
Wicked did, so I think that.
But that was inevitable. That was predictable that Wicked was going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that. So you think so they're going to be 6 is it concrete? Is going to be just 6 and not like 7 or?
And yeah, it's going to be 6. But I think the reason too I would go Cynthia here is just because when we get to pitcher, I have it low, but because there's 10 slots for pitcher at Critics' Choice, I think that Wicked could get in at Critics' Choice for pitcher over Begonia.
Well, we'll talk about it in a moment. But okay, so to recap, Buckley, Reinsva, Seifrid, Burn, Infinity, Arrivo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then before we, I guess, go to director, let's do
actor. You got to go to actor.
Or actor. Oh, yeah, actor. Leading actor. Chalamet definitely is in.
DiCaprio
is definitely in. I think then I don't know about
this is tough.
Yeah, because then it's like tough afterwards. Because I think the Globes will go for Wagner Moura. I think the BAFTAs will go for Wagner Moura, and then the Oscars will also go for that. But I could see Wagner Moura like missing.
Yes, I don't have Wagner Moura in here.
Yeah, I could see him missing here.
What is your 5 again, Jonathan?
But they also did
hold on. Time out. What were you saying, Dan?
What is your 5 again?
For what, the Oscars?
Just
no. We only came up with 2 locks right now.
Oh, you have 2. Oh, you got 2 locks right now.
Yeah, we only have 2 locks. It's Chalamet and DiCaprio for now.
Chalamet and DiCaprio.
And in this case, there's 6 people. It's hard. It's actually really difficult.
Yeah, it's actually much more difficult than we thought.
I have Michael B. Jordan in there.
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan. I think that Critics' Choice. I think he's going to get in there. Yeah. I have him in.
I have
Hawk.
I put Joel Edgerton in, guys.
Hold on. Also, I will say Wagner Moura. The one thing that does help his favor here at Critics' Choice is the fact that they did have the secret agent on the ensemble shortlist, the casting and ensemble shortlist. So at least has gotten that kind of consideration from them.
Yeah.
So it makes me
okay. I have Ethan Hawke.
Oh.
I think Ethan Hawke. Yeah, I think that's very good pick for Critics' Choice. I think that's going to happen for something like this. I think.
Boy! So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 2 slots.
Yeah, we got just two slots because we got 4. I want to throw out the name George Clooney.
That's one of my 6.
I was thinking maybe George Clooney because I'm thinking this is, again, more populist critic circle than a lot of other places are. And I think that they might just say, oh, we love you, George. And, that might be the reason why they decide to go with him.
Well, what do you got as locks right now? Let me repeat this.
Chalamet, DiCaprio, Jordan. I think those 3 for sure.
I think Wagner Moura is in, guys.
No, hold on. I think those 3 are locks for the Critics' Choice.
Yeah.
I think
Hawke is definitely going in, I think.
Who?
Hawke. Ethan Hawke.
That's poor. I think you guys are missing the boat if you don't include Wagner Moura.
Yeah.
This is very difficult, though.
It is difficult, but I do think that I didn't even see whenever the short lists that we just read off came. I didn't even think that they would consider Secret Agent for ensemble, but that made the short list for ensemble film at Critics' Choice Awards. So for cast ensemble and casting. So
that's stronger than you think, is what you're saying.
Okay, so here are my 6 that I have for contention for those 2 slots: George Clooney, Jesse Plemons, Wagner Moura, Joel Edgerton, Jeremy Allen White, and Lee Byung-hun.
Oh yeah, Lee Byung-hun. He also could sneak in there too because they did really love No Other Choice. Yeah,
those are. I think Dwayne Johnson. He's dead. The chances are dead.
Yeah, and then you said, did you say Jesse Plemons?
Yes.
You guys are missing the boat on somebody completely. You guys are completely whiffing on somebody.
Who did I omit? Which one?
Brendan Fraser.
No.
Yes.
No.
He's incredible.
He's just not gotten that kind of discussion though from
you guys are missing the boat, man. He is amazing in that movie.
Like yeah, you think he's amazing, but name me other critics who are like raving about
Nobody's raving about him.
Like
how many? There's a lot of actors in contention for this.
You're right, there is. No, I agree.
Field. This is actually the strongest field for actors.
You're right. Yeah. It's a very strong field. You're right. I agree. But that's a best picture contending movie, Rental Family. Some of these other movies like Jay Kelly ain't contending for best picture.
There's a reason why Searchlight picked up The Testament of Anne Lee, because they saw the mixed reviews that Rental Family was getting out of TIFF, and then they decided to pick up Testament of Anne Lee so they could try to have a best picture nominee.
It almost won the People's Choice Award at TIFF. It came so close.
It almost. Look, I'm going to quote the Fast and Furious.
It didn't even make the
winning
top
is
three.
winning.
The top three at TIFF was
Hamnet.
You had the People's Choice winner, which was Hamnet. Then you had Frankenstein in second, and then Wake Up Dead Man in third. So it didn't even make the top three at TIFF.
All right. Then I'm mistaken on that. I thought it was in the top three.
No, Rental Family has like a 60-something on Metacritic. Like it's not really getting
what?
On Metacritic, it's not well received on there. It's been getting kind of like middling, kind of middle of the road kind of buzz from people, and that's why Searchlight picked up Testament of Anne Lee, because Testament of Anne Lee was getting massive praise from people, and they were like, okay, well, let's pick that up so we have a best picture contender on our hands.
So basically Rotten Tomatoes is 86%, but this is where I missed the average rating, and you're right, it is just good reviews, and the Metacritic is 68.
Yeah, the Metacritic 68.
So, all right, let's bring up Joel Edgerton. I mean,
I would love for that to happen.
That would be great, and I think it's picking up momentum. I think it is a possibility. He was phenomenal in film, but I think Jesse Plemons is one that we should definitely consider, because people came out of that film talking about him when you went to go see it for Emma Stone, and they came out raving about Jesse Plemons and saying that like that was like the
performance maybe. Yeah.
And you guys are completely shutting out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, no chance. No chance.
Oh,
Not when you have actual Oscar contenders here. I just don't think he's an Oscar contender anymore. I think that film bombed. It made terrible amount of money, and Critics' Choice Awards are very populous. So I think that
I don't think the critics love this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Dwayne Johnson's not in there.
Oh, okay.
Same with Jeremy Allen White. I think Jeremy Allen White's gone now too.
Yeah. I'll take that back with Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, give me what you guys have right now.
Okay, so right now, Chalamet, DiCaprio, Jordan, Hawk.
Yeah. And then it's between Plemons, Clooney, Joel Edgerton, Lee Byung-hun, or Wagner Moura.
You got to put Wagner Moura. I'm telling you right now, you got to put him in.
The thing is that I think about it in terms of the Oscars, but the critics, though, oy.
Yeah, but also let's look at it this way too: is that like he could be kind of like the girl from I'm Still Here, Fernanda Torres type of pick, and she missed at a ton of awards bodies except for
Golden Globe,
Oscars, and Globes, stuff like that.
I will tell you this: critics sure like the Golden Globes in a way. They want people to show up for their award ceremony.
Yeah.
If they could get George Clooney to show up through the award soon, that'd be it.
And also because this critic circle, like I talked about, is a lot more populous.
Yeah.
Than what you would get with the BAFTA. The BAFTAs are easily going to go Wagner Moura, and then he may even win at BAFTA, and then that could potentially get him to win the Oscar, and he's definitely winning the Globe because Marty Supreme will be in comedy/musical. So you have Widener Moore winning the Globe, but I just think that he would miss here just because it's not really going to be that big of a film. I would love it to see him sneak in there.
I'd maybe go on board with Clooney, but I would think it's George Clooney and Joel Edgerton.
George Clooney and Joel, I can also see that. I think George Clooney is a safe bet.
I'll be honest. I really think the two actors that are going to get nominated everywhere is going to be Chalamet and DiCaprio. Those are the two.
Yeah.
And then it's everybody else.
And Jordan. Because he played two characters.
Maybe.
I'm going to go with maybe right now. For now, maybe.
I could see Jordan missing BAFTA because they're very.
Oh no, he ain't. Yeah,
he's not getting in BAFTA.
Yeah, they forget about that. They never normally nominate black actors unless they're British.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I'll go Clooney. You know what? I'll go Clooney. Sure. For a fifth.
And there's only 5,
6.
We got Hawkins already. We got Hawkins as a lock, right?
Already? Yeah, we have him
in.
And then it's between Plemons,
Edgerton, and Byung-Hun.
Edgerton and Lee Byung-Hun, because they seem to really love No Other Choice.
That'd be a cool pick, though, right? If they did,
that would be a really cool
No Other Choice.
That would be a really cool pick. Not gonna lie.
And they did nominate a lot of categories, like you said, Wolf.
Yeah, they had it in like production design. They had it in ensemble. So what did make the casting?
Maybe that's a sign that they love that
ensemble thing. So
you know what? I'll take a swing. Byung-Hun.
Yeah, I think that's a safe swing. I think I'll go Lee Byung-Hun and as the other pick here. So that makes it Timothy Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, George Clooney, and Lee Byung-Hun.
That's sad. It saddens me, to be honest, because it has some of my favorite performances from DiCaprio and then Jordan and then Hawke. Actually, I just saw Blue Moon. He's great in it. And then also Byung-Hun, Plemons. What was the other one that I loved from him?
Widener Moore.
No, I haven't seen that one. Was it Plemons? Edgerton. Thank you.
Yeah, Edgerton. So good. Yeah.
Edgerton's so good.
I know. Like some of their best performances this year.
Yeah. Like their career best. This is a great year for actors because you're getting career best performances from so many people. Like I hear Timothy Chalamet, the career best in Marty Supreme. You know, you have a career best in Ethan Hawke and
people love DiCaprio's character. They love Ball. They love Ball.
Yeah, they do. So I think that's what differentiates it from Killers of the Flower Moon, because Killers of the Flower Moon, missed places and such.
Wasn't a good character.
Yeah, people just didn't really like that character. So
actually, this could hurt Chalamet. That's what I've heard.
No way.
He's not a when
you see that movie, you'll understand why Chalamet's going to win the Oscar.
But you could also make the same argument though for Sean Penn. Sean Penn is a despicable character, but
Chalamet is going to sweep.
Yeah, but he's not a lead. He's not a lead.
So, Chalamet's going to sweep.
True.
He's a sweeper.
No, I think he's going to sweep. I think he's going to sweep.
I don't think he's going to sweep. I think that he's actually going to lose BAFTA to Widener Moore because the BAFTAs are going to be very international.
Why would they go for Brazil in England?
I think it's going to be between him or because it's international and they have gone international before at BAFTAs. They went flow over Wild Robot at BAFTA and that's what helped it. And also this the BAFTAs seem to go more with the more artsier picks than they do the actual more who is in the big popular name or whatever right now. And I could see or they'll sometimes go with legends too. Like I could see Ethan Hawke winning at BAFTA, honestly.
Yeah.
I could see Ethan Hawke winning at BAFTA and then Timothy may win the Oscar, but I think that Ethan Hawke could win at BAFTA and such just because of kind of
I'll
legendary.
be very shocked and surprised myself. It's like, oh, DiCaprio. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? It's like, it's a great performance, but
I honestly believe, guys, Timothy's a sweeper.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I mean, we know Wagner is at least going to win the Globe because they're competing in different genres. So, because Marty Supreme is in comedy / musical, and then you have Secret Agent with Wagner Morris, so and drama. So,
all right. So
we do have
Chalamet, DiCaprio, Jordan, Hawk, Clooney, Byung Hun.
Yeah. Those are, I think, the 6. I think I'm very safe on that pick in terms of what we have there. But we can do we'll do comedy second to last, but let's do director next.
Okay, so this is easy. PTA.
Yeah, PTA is getting in there.
I think he's gonna win.
Guillermo.
I'm gonna put Zhao second.
Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro here at the Critics' Choice, I think could happen.
I think it could, but I don't have him that high. I put PTA, Zhao, Coogler.
Yeah.
And I think what's happened, I'm gonna go Safdie.
Josh Safdie's in, yeah.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you right now, I hope this doesn't come across the wrong way, but I think when you're a technical powerhouse like Frankenstein is, I think that sometimes can put you over a director who might be making his quote unquote best movie, arguably his best. I put Guillermo over Coogler myself.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the one that we could go like 6 or more here.
Yeah, 7, upwards of 7 even.
Okay, so let's recap. So PTA, yes.
Well, yeah, we'll say 6 locks in case, or 6 people that we think are locked in case they go with 6, and then we'll go with like others that we think very well could sneak in there if they decide to do like 10.
Okay,
something.
PTA.
Yeah.
Zhao.
Coogler. Safdie.
Sure.
I think is in.
Sure.
Yeah, he's in the 5 or 6. He's in Trier's in the 6.
Yeah, Joachim Trier.
And then I'll go Del Toro.
Wow, you got it that far down on the list.
Yeah, and then
because I don't think he's going to really compete for the Oscar for director. That's what I think.
But then I also want to say
that's a directing movie. That's what he did. Is a directing.
This is the next point.
Also I want to say this is a directing movie. To me, the best directing I have seen in 2025 has come from Park Chan-wook. In my opinion, I think that was the best directing I have seen all year.
I don't argue. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah,
but it's 7. They've done 7 before.
They have done 7.
They did 8 last year.
Yeah, they did 8 last year.
We can keep Park Chan-wook in there. Easy.
I have Park Chan-wook.
Yeah. I think he's definitely going to get in there because you just watch that movie. And just the way it's stylized and the way that like it's 2 hours and 20 something minutes and it flies by and you're engaged the whole way through. And what he does, some of the directing that he does in that film, like
I'm dying to see it. I can't wait.
And I'm not finished. I have one more. Panahi.
Yeah, Jafar Panahi. And I think
it was just an accident, but I don't think it's on the level of some of these movies.
I think, though, the most recent news that just broke is going to help, which is that apparently he came back to his home country of Iran, and they have not only sentenced him to 1 year in prison, but also has now said that he is banned from ever leaving Iran. So I think that this is going to be one of those kind of politically charged picks that they're going to go with as a message and as something that is like, a kind of like a fuck you to the Iranian government by nominating him, by showing this kind of appreciation for Panahi, I think. So,
yeah.
I
I think that's it for me. Those are the 8. I think for me. I don't think they're going to go John M. Chu again. They're not going to do it.
No, I don't think so. Not this time.
He's not getting in. I think it's only going to be 7.
You think it's going to be 7? So you don't think Panahi's going to get in?
Nope.
I just think here's why I want to argue for Panahi is because in the last 5 years, I looked up statistics. In the last 5 years, the films I have basically gone on to win the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival were nominated for Best Director at the Oscars.
Yes.
And so if that
Critics' Choice, though. This is a Critics' Choice, though.
That are trying to predict.
Did Sean Baker get nominated last year in Critics' Choice? Yes.
Yeah, he did. But they're trying to predict the Oscars, and if they have 7 or 8 here, then I can see them easily throwing in Panahi as a way to try to predict what the Oscars are going to do.
Well, I will tell you this. I was all over the Cannes Film Festival, not there, but the coverage. And everybody said it was a sentimental, no pun intended, pick for Panahi to win. It was actually sentimental value that was the best film of the festival, that they went the other direction because of what you guys are saying.
And I think that's going to play in his favor. I think that a lot of people are going to feel sentimental towards Panahi.
Well, why wouldn't they go with the director of 2,000 Meters to Andreevka then? How about what that guy's been doing? Filming in a freaking war zone, being shot at. The camera people are being shot.
I've heard of that movie.
It's a Ukrainian documentary. Documentaries are different.
Yeah.
In terms of features. Yeah.
Okay, so so Wolf and I say Panahi is going to get in, but you think it's going to be 7?
I think 7. I think 7. You guys say
we agree, but Wolf and I agree that Panahi is going to be the 8th. We're going to nominate 8 directors.
Basically, yeah. I think it's going to be
PTA.
8, and you're going to have PTA.
Right?
Oh, wait a minute. And you can't. We have to say this as a caveat, asterisk. They did not see Avatar.
No.
No, they did not see it.
No.
No.
You have to understand that James Cameron is a legitimate chance at the Oscar.
It's going to be tough, actually. I think it's going to be tougher.
Because didn't he miss for Way of Water? I think he did.
Yes.
This is the better film, in my opinion, than that.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be really surprised if Chu gets in.
He ain't getting in.
No, he ain't getting in. John and Chu, I don't think he's getting in. If it was, if the reviews were on par with the first, I would definitely say yes. But, but no.
I would love to see Yorgos get in, but no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think I would love to see it too, but I don't think it's going to. I think the 8 are pretty solid of Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Coogler, Josh Safdie, Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Guillermo del Toro, Park Chan-wook, Joachim Trier, and then Jafar Panahi. So those are
you guys are saying 8. I'm saying 7.
Okay.
Yeah, you're saying 7. So hey,
we'll disagree on Panahi. So
we'll see which number it ends up being. But
I think these are the 8 that will compete for
these are the 8 that will
nomination for director.
Compete.
And you got to put Cameron in that mix.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Cameron,
you can't count him out.
We'll see.
You can't count out Cameron. He does find a way to sneak in to pitcher at least, a lot. So
yeah. Okay.
And I do have an in pitcher.
Okay, so what's that? Oh, comedy. Okay.
Comedy, I forgot.
I forgot about that. Comedy.
We'll do for comedy. I think this is an easier one personally. I think they'll go one battle.
Yeah.
Wake Up Dead Man. I
think.
Marty Supreme. I think they'll
go
with
movie, guys. Why would it be a comedy? It's not a funny movie.
They're campaigning for comedy. I can't.
Yeah, they're campaigning for comedy. It's just like how Is This Thing On is campaigning for drama, and that's literally a movie about stand-up comedy. So
it's a movie about a stand-up
well,
comedian.
Dan, you're the only one who's seen it. So Marty Supreme is not like funny.
No.
Okay.
No, it's intense. It's fast-paced. It's got a lot going
So
on.
it's like every Safdie Brothers movie.
It's dramatic. It's dramatic. I'm telling you guys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So One Battle, Wake Up Dead Man, and sorry, Marty Supreme. They're campaigning for comedy. That's
So I think because of that, it's going to be those things like a Get Out or one of those things where they go into comedy and you're just like, why and all that. But
Begonia,
Marty Supreme, Begonia, I do think has a strong chance here.
Jay Kelly.
And then I think that's getting in, and then Jay Kelly, I have that getting in.
Okay, I got one. They always nominate a wacky one, or the last 2 years. Like I think last year was Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
And then the 2 years ago it was what was it? No Hard Feelings.
Yeah.
And then 3 years was Bros and Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and then
that's true.
The Naked Gun.
Yes.
I think the Naked Gun's gonna get in.
Oh, I love that. I would love that.
I think that's gonna get in.
Oh, that's so funny. I think that. Yeah.
I think if they're gonna pick a wacky one, I think they're gonna pick the Naked Gun.
Yep, I think you're right, and I would love it. I love that movie so much.
I
don't think Is This Thing On is gonna happen. I would love for No Other Choice to happen because it is funny, but I don't think
I could see No Other Choice.
I could see it too. That would make me happy.
I could see No Other Choice, and I am almost contemplating putting it in over Jay Kelly, but
me too. Yes, but
it's for everything. How funny is Jay Kelly?
I don't know.
I think it's a drama. I don't see it being funny, but I mean, Adam Sandler's not really being funny in it. He's being dramatic. Yeah. George Clooney's being dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though I don't think it's that a comedy, Roofman has a chance. I don't think it's funny.
Roofman has a chance here.
It's not funny though. Maybe that one's not funny.
That's got more comedy in it than the other two.
Well, that's true. No Other Choice is actually more hilarious than Roofman.
No, what I'm saying is then Jay Kelly or Marty Supreme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Splitsville, I could see sneaking in. Possibly.
I love that movie.
Funny.
I love that movie, but no chance.
Yeah. And then here is where I could see Rental Family potentially sneaking in to comedy.
No chance.
I don't know.
Friendship, no.
But even though Friendship to me was like,
I hated it.
It was one of the funniest.
Yeah, that's a divisive movie. I think
half-star movie. That's a half-star movie.
Ooh, I don't hate it, but it is divisive.
Yeah, but I will say, I think
we got this
list. I think for this list, I think it's safe to go with those 6, but then No Other Choice.
I really want No Other Choice over Jay Kelly. That's
I think the 5 that we have for sure is One Battle, Wake Up, Dead Man, Marty Supreme, Begonia, and the Naked Gun.
Yeah.
But then it's like coming up with that final slot between No Other Choice and Jay Kelly.
No Other Choice is funny.
It is very funny.
That first, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but the one regarding his first target, that's one of the best scenes of the year.
Oh, yeah. That just, and the scene with like the wife and everything.
Mm-hmm. With the foot?
Yeah, the foot. Oh my God. That's just like the whole theater just was like dying laughing when I was also at the festival. So, you know what? Because I think it's just more comedic.
You know what?
I think No Other Choice.
And No Other Choice is more lauded.
Yeah. And because again, it did very well on the short lists for them. So they seem to really love No Other Choice. So I think that one can sneak into comedy. I think it'll surprise there.
Okay. All right. Sure. So One Battle, Wake Up Dead Man, Marty Supreme, Begonia, The Naked Gun, No Other Choice.
No Other Choice. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
That's solid. So now on to
at least picture.
Yes.
Okay, let's just read it off and then we'll agree or disagree. So, okay. One Battle.
Yes.
Okay, by the way, it's to 10, like the Oscars.
Yes.
Okay, One Battle, yes. Sinners.
Yes.
Hamnet.
Yes.
Marty Supreme. Yeah.
Yes.
Sentimental Value.
Yes.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
Okay. Begonia. Now we're getting tough. It's getting tough.
I'll still say yes for Begonia.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Still say yes.
You know what? Let's address the elephant in the room. Wicked for Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes, a low yes, but because they're more populous, I was going to lean that route.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, then we'll take out Wicked.
No. I think the critics just don't love this movie.
It's a dark movie. It's dark, and it's not it doesn't have the ending that the first one had, and it doesn't come.
No, I don't think it's that, because we already know what the play is. It's just that it's not directed well. It's not written as well. It's not translated as well on the movie screen.
Well, it never was going to be. It's the darker side of the story.
Yeah, but the Chu had an advantage, and I think he kind of failed at it.
He shouldn't have never split it into two movies, if you ask me.
And I agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go. So we're still on. I'm still on 7, actually. Begonia.
Yeah. You guys got Begonia.
Jake Kelly.
No.
I
don't have Begonia or Jake Kelly.
I was actually thinking yes to Jake Kelly.
I'm gonna go yes on Jake Kelly.
Just because here, I think that they would go. I think this is one of those Critics' Choice picks that they would pick here, and then it would just not even show up at the Oscars. Like that happens sometimes, where they'll pick something at Critics' Choice, and then it will just not be a thing at the Oscars. And I think that they are more populous, like I said, than other critic circles. That I think that Jay Kelly could sneak in there. So,
okay.
So I have Jay Kelly in.
No other choice.
Yeah, I have it in.
I have it in too. And last but not least, it was just an accident.
No. So you got 3 that I don't agree with.
Wait, what was their last one?
It was just an accident.
Oh. See, this is tough for me because for me, the last slot would be between that
and
Train Dreams. Yeah.
I agree. I think Train Dreams.
I agree on Train Dreams. I think Train Dreams has a shot.
Yeah. I think
now
that could show up at like something like a Critics' Choice. I think that is something that would be.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you may be right. So, you know what? I would take out Begonia and put Train Dreams. Sure. I mean, that's what I would do. In terms of that, I like Begonia a bit better, but I think, or hold on a moment. What do I have? I have One Battle, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value. It was just an accident. Frankenstein, Begonia, Train Dreams, and No Other Choice. I don't have Jake Kelly.
And you got to understand, there's no Avatar in the mix here.
No.
Yeah. No Avatar is not eligible.
But I would not rule it out for the Oscars for Best Picture.
Also, critics not only are they very populous at this one, but also critics really do love Weapons.
Yeah, I have it in the mix.
That'd be amazing if that got it.
If that were to be nominated, then I was like, okay, we need to take Weapons a little bit more seriously now.
Yeah.
Well, I like the idea of these politically charged movies getting into these awards groups, because that means that people are recognizing them and they're not just something that a director's putting a political storyline in his movies. People are saying, okay, this makes sense.
Wait, we're talking about Weapons?
Yeah.
How's Weapons politically charged?
Well, you know what? I can see that a little.
Weaponizing the children to do what they want.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I could see that a little bit. It's subtle. It's a little subtler than you think.
It is subtle. I can see it, but like that was also like the horror movie of the moment.
Oh, I know it was, but it had a political angle in it.
But it's not in your face. That's my point.
Yeah.
So I think that's yeah. Okay, I think that's in the mix. Jay Kelly's in the mix. I'll put Wicked for Good in the mix, but I have Wake Up Dead Man in the mix. F1, The Secret Agent, and The Testament of Anne Lee.
I think for me in the mix, it's F1, Testament of Anne Lee, Weapons. It was just an accident, and Wicked for Good, and Begonia. Those are like all the ones I have kind of like in the mix right now.
Okay, so we're not in agreement on all the 10.
Yeah, I mean for me.
Okay, so right now, so what do we agree? So One Battle we agree.
Yeah, One Battle we agree. Sinners we agree.
Sinners we agree. Hamnet, yes. Marty, yes.
Marty, yes.
Sentimental,
yes. Frankenstein,
yes. Yes.
And then I agreed with you on No Other Choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go No Other Choice as well.
And then I agreed
with
you.
Train Dreams. Let's go Train Dreams.
On Train Dreams. Yeah, I agreed with them on Train Dreams. So
okay, so
that is
really 2. We have 2.
That's 8.
That's
now we need 2.
So we just need 2, and I think for Critics' Choice, I'm leaning towards Jay Kelly and either It Was Just an Accident or Begonia. One of those two.
I think I would go with Just an Accident.
Yeah. I think if they're trying to predict the Oscars, I think
that's that's the Palme d'Or winner.
Yeah.
It's been doing well the last few years. I mean, let's think about it. Well, I know Triangle of Sadness did not get nominated here. Or what was the other one? Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah.
So, but then last year was Anora. Anora did get recognition.
But also Anora was American, and I do want to say, Critics' Choice, more than like a lot of these other like Gothams and a lot of these other kind of critic-y circles, Critics' Choice is like all like, we are America, we love our patriotism, kind of almost like older voting body type of thing. That's why I'm confident on Train Dreams, because it's very like America centric.
Yeah, it's an American story.
Yeah, and
yeah,
but I'm, but also that's why I think that they could. What is like more American than watching dudes racing cars? I think that I'm just saying, watching
F1 is a world racing. F1 Formula 1 is racing for racing,
yes.
But and I mean that also Formula 1 racing is popular overseas, but also that movie not only is it coming out on Apple TV Plus at the right time, but also like people critics seem to really love it. You have a ton of text that's going to get Critics' Choice. And I could definitely see here at the Critics' Choice F1 sneaking in, because also I looked it up, and apparently if you count overseas box office, if you for films that are not a sequel or remake or anything, it is the highest grossing original film of 2025 in terms of.
I'm looking at Metacritic. I'm going to look at Metacritic. Okay, so this is surprising. F1 is higher than Jake Kelly.
Really? What does F1 have?
68. Jake Kelly 66.
Wow.
Hold on.
Maybe
I'm really. I think I'm kind of more comfortable putting It Was Just an Accident in there.
But let's
then we really have to debate about the last one.
Let's look at statistics on what they have on international films at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Okay, so last year it was hold on, let me look. Okay, so last year it was Emilia Perez, Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then 2 years ago, it was. Well, you could debate Past Lives.
Yeah, you can debate
Past
that.
Lives and a little bit of Killers of the Flower Moon. There's a little bit of international stuff.
A little bit, but they're American studios.
Okay,
like
so
American or
okay.
Most.
Now, this one's interesting. 3 years ago, Everything Everywhere and RRR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RRR was very popular though on Netflix
Yeah.
and other stuff too, and that became
2021. That was a weird year. Okay, nothing. And then 2020, another weird year, obviously.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And then 2019, Parasite.
And then
2018, Roma.
So what I'm getting at.
Well, there's definitely international.
There's international, but like, are we really going to nominate 3 international films when the Critics' Choice Awards has really only done 1 or 2 every year? Looking back at Critics' Choice, it's like they're not the BAFTAs, they're not leaning, or the Globes where they're leaning more.
So the thing is that I think that now to think about it, I think that it was just an accident that has the reputation of winning the Palme d'Or. I think that's more safe than No Other Choice.
Yeah, but also No Other Choice, they seem to like it in tech categories way more than I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
And then they seem to also that film I think is a bit more populous because it's from a well-known director like Park Chan-wook.
Yeah.
And it's
now
also
he's kind of recognizable now.
Yeah. I mean now he is, because of it was just an accident, but damn.
This is tough.
If 20th Century would have shown this to critics early, we would have not have had to deal with this debate because Avatar would have been here. But now we have to.
Definitely don't think Testament of Anne Lee's got a chance.
I think it's got a chance at the Oscars. Not here.
Yeah, I think it's got a chance at BAFTAs because it's and that'll help push it, and Globes, and then BAFTA and Globes will push it to Oscars. I think.
It's last year. Let's see. Last year they went 9 out of 10 because Sing Sing did not get nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, and
2 years ago, 8 out of 10. No Color Purple or Saltburn.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna get something wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna get something wrong.
We're gonna get something wrong regardless. So, I would be willing to take out maybe Jay Kelly for It Was Just an Accident, and then just see what happens there.
Well, we never put Jay Kelly in there.
We
never did.
We're just struggling to find a film to put in because we don't have a lot of contenders.
No, we have contenders. It's just
no other choice. It was just Train Dreams. Okay, so knowing that those are the 9, so
we have 8. We have 8, not 9.
For 8, One Battle, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Frankenstein,
Train Dreams,
No Other Choice, and then the 2 last ones. I think I would say we never put Jay Kelly in there, but I think it would have to either be Jay Kelly and or I think it would actually be probably like F1 and It Was Just an Accident. I'm thinking that's what I'm starting to lean.
You know what? What about It Was Just an Accident and Weapons?
I actually tend to agree with Wolf on this.
What about Weapons?
I think that to me, Weapons
is 81 on Metacritic.
Because you already got your wacky movie.
That's pretty good.
It is.
That already got your wacky off the wall movie with Naked Gun. You think they're gonna put wacky off the wall movies?
Whenever I think of,
they did 2 years ago with Saltburn. That was kind of wacky, actually.
That is very wacky. Yeah, That's a good point.
I think we're agreeing on it was just an accident. I think.
Yeah.
So okay, let's just put it was just an accident, and then we debate on the last one.
I think they're going. I think we're gonna get one of the international picks probably wrong. That's just gonna be what happens.
I think I'm gonna go with Dan. Like I think Avatar is gonna contend in Best Picture for Oscars. Like gonna be getting nominated.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Weapons. Okay, so yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. But I really don't know.
I'll go F1 with Wolf.
Yeah, F1. Because the thing is Weapons. It has the Amy Madigan package, and then we had it in original screenplay. So it is in bigger categories.
Then F1, we had it in sound and. Actually, we have a surprise in score,
and then editing as well. So
we did.
I thought we did. I think we put it in there because it was like the race car, like driving kind of movie, and that's something you always put.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So, so we have and stunt design. So it has stunt design, sound, score. And visual
Weapons should have been in stunt design. It should have, given the last few scenes.
Yeah, but
Benedict Wong, not to give it away, but yeah,
true. But it's 4. So we have F1 and 5 because we have it in editing, visual effects, stunt design, sound, and original score. So
okay, so
based off of that, you'd say F1 over.
Well, I'm just going to stick to. So we're basically again between J. Kelly, Weapons, and F1.
Basically, those 3. Yeah.
Well, J. Kelly also we put in Clooney and Sandler's.
Yeah, we also included Clooney, Sandler, in there.
Screenplay, I think we.
No screenplay. We had. Sentimental Sinners, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sorry Baby, and Weapons. So,
okay. So J. Kelly's in trouble. Then Weapons would be in the mix. Then,
yeah, I can't be on here much longer.
Okay. All right.
So
I'm gonna stick to Weapons. I'm gonna give it the surprise nom.
Yeah, let's stick with.
It's up to you, Wolf. F1 or Weapons.
They're the same voting body. I remember the year that they did this, where they nominated solely for Crying Out Loud, with like Tom Hanks and everything, and that movie was like not a Best Picture thing. So
Sully.
Yeah, but that like Tom Hanks movie, that was very much here's your dad type of movie, and then that's like a dad film.
I know where you're going.
And then also like they nominated American Sniper, which is a very dad movie. But it
did get nominated.
It did get nominated Best Picture, I agree. But like but it feels like almost every year they have that like dad movie that they nominated. Mm-hmm. That's like your dad's gonna love this one. And it's like, to me, that is F1, and I think I see that one sneaking in here for the Critics' Choice at the end of the day, because I think when you include all critics, which is international and American critics, I think that you're gonna maybe see the international branch of the Critics' Choice Awards teeter towards F1 because it did extremely well overseas and such. So I'm going F1. So
all right, F1.
That's what I think.
I disagree, but I think Weapons may be the surprise. But
it very well could. I think it very well could. I think there's this chance that Weapons surprises. I think there's a chance that J. Kelly could sneak in there,
and then we may all be wrong about Wicked.
Yeah, we may all be wrong about Wicked. I had Wicked in, but I think just because of how popular it is. But it's like, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that could sneak in there.
Okay, sure. So to run one battle after another: Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Frankenstein, Dreams, No Other Choice. It was just an accident. F1.
I think so. That's the 10 I'd go with.
All right.
Because I think F1 is a good round out kind of contender, because we didn't have it in song, but it also could surprise in song. Because of that is a potential 6 or 7 nominees for F1. So
okay. Look, we don't need to really go over the Astros. I think it's kind of the same thing here.
It is basically everything that we're predicting at the Critics' Choice Awards basically went on to be nominated at the Astros. I will say this: kudos to the Astros though for nominating a dog. They nominated Indy the dog for best horror performance.
It just tells you how ridiculous they are as an awards body.
I heard the dog is great.
It's stupid. You can't nominate a dog. Don't be dumb. Don't be
dog performance. It's the greatest dog performance I've ever seen.
Create a category for animal performances then.
Not many.
There's not a lot of animal performances.
Which other dog performance would it go with? The Naked Gun?
I guess. I don't know.
But even though I don't care about the Gothams, like what happened in the end?
So I can round out real quick.
Upsets.
Yeah, I can round out real quick.
What was the picture? What was picture? That's
Gotham winners. The Gotham winners for their one battle did take home best feature, so it did win something. So one battle
categories are upsets.
It won the award for best feature, but then we also had best director went to Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident at the Gotham Awards. So there you go. There's that.
Par for the course, though. That's par for the course for them.
There's that boost for him. And then outstanding lead performance is someone named Sophie Dirisu for My Father's Shadow, which is a movie.
Huh? Yeah.
So it's like
what?
Wagner Mora beating out Jesse Buckley, beating out like a bunch of different names. Was this person? So I'm gonna have to look him up.
I don't know who that is.
Who they are?
Trust me, you're not gonna know who he is. He's
it's and then outstanding supporting performance went to Wunmi Masaku for Sinners. And then breakthrough performer went to Abu Sangari for Solomon's Story. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Beating out the
Chase
one
Infinity.
Battle Girl. Chase Infinity. Yeah,
that's what I said.
Beating out Chase Infinity.
Categories, it's all upsets. The only one that mattered is
and then best documentary went to My Undesirable Friends Part 1, which is Last Air in Moscow, which is a 5-hour documentary about Ukraine.
Okay.
And such. And then breakthrough director went to the director of My Father's Shadow. Best international feature went to It Was Just an Accident. And then best adapted screenplay went to Harry Pillion. And then best original screenplay went to It Was Just an Accident. So it was just
they really like It Was Just an Accident.
That one original screenplay, international, and director. So they won 3 of them.
The course of craziness.
I think that one battle after another, though. I think that
it tells you how senseless that is.
I think it's stronger than you think.
Yeah,
I think with one battle winning here at the Gothams, which has always been more primarily indie focused, I think that tells you that that it's just going to basically sweep. I think
3 Oscars for PTA.
Yeah, because
I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's going to sweep now. When it comes to other awards bodies, like I think the Globes, Critics' Choice, SAG, all the different.
Oh, you think it's going to take the ensemble? You think it's going to?
I think it's going to take ensemble. Yeah, at the
Really?
SAG Awards.
Over Sinners. Okay.
I think so. I think it's between Sinners and that, but I think it's going to take Ensemble because it has more of a chance of getting multiple kind of nominees thrown in there. Mm-hmm. Like they could get a Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor. They have Chase Infinity. They have Leo. They have Sean Penn. Like the cast Benicio. Like they have the cast is massive. So because of that, I think it's gonna win SAG Ensemble. So I think it's just gonna sweep.
You know, one more thing. I was kind of not as shocked, but I was kind of surprised that One Battle was not in makeup and hairstyle. You know why?
That is, yeah. That is true.
You know why?
I love that. Yeah. So absolutely. So, yeah. So I think the biggest thing indicating the Oscars is this is the help that Gotham's do. Is it really has shown how strong One Battle is. And I think
it's just an accident.
I've been saying it all along.
And it was just an accident.
I predicted it in March, guys. The One Battle will be the best picture winner.
No, I think that Sinners, even though Sinners is great, I think it's just a little. I don't know how the third act's going to turn out.
Genre.
No, the third act. The third act.
The fact it's also
crazy. It does go haywire.
The fact it's a horror film too. I don't think the Oscars are ready to go back to awarding a horror film.
And One Battle, I think, is the definitive 2025 movie, given what happened this year.
Yeah, it's the political. It's a political movie and everything too, which is really political driven. It's very politically driven. But I think because of the Palme d'Or win and the 3 Gotham wins, I think it was just an accident. Might be the strongest international film, honestly, out of like the international picks.
I'm tending to agree with you. I need to see it, but I'm tending to agree with you. You know, more than a sentimental value.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think so.
And what's his name hasn't come out yet? No Other Choice.
Yeah. So
even though some lucky people have seen it now. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah, I think so too. I think that One Battle, I think it's gonna be like the Oppenheimer.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people are rooting for PTA.
Oh yeah, and PTA
overdue narrative.
Yes, there you go. That's why
I think he's going to walk away with 3 Oscars.
Yeah. Coogler's young. Chloe Zhao's already won one. Yeah,
Guillermo's already won.
Yes, Guillermo has won already.
James Cameron's
already won.
Yeah, James Cameron's won. So, you know, I think that they're going to go with that overdue narrative for PTA, and people have actually gone as far to say it's PTA's like best movie. There are some people that are like raving it that high.
Not me.
And it's in
my top 3. It's in my top 3.
Yeah, it's in mine too. So it's been getting.
It is rewatchable. It actually holds up.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's also important too. And everyone was all like, "Oh, but it bombed at the box office." I don't think that's going to affect it at all.
It's not going to affect it. Also, it's not as aside from being politically charged, it has a lot of stuff in it. It's got action, it's got drama, it's got comedy. It's got comedy. Yeah. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
And there's thrills. That car chase
that you can get behind
about the rooting factor. Yeah. The father-daughter story. Yeah.
That. Yep. And then the craziness about the people in the country and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So it's not a lot of things he makes a good point. He says we should look out for it was just an accident as kind of like that Anatomy of a Fall kind of Oscar win for screenplay.
Yeah, I actually would agree. I actually would tend to agree.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, saying watch out for that Globe win as well. I think he would win Globe and the Oscar for screenplay. So
it could take over Sinners.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that route as well.
I need to see it though.
It's amazing. But
okay.
But yeah, that does it, guys, for this episode of Roundtable. Went a little long, but we had a lot to talk about with Critics' Choice noms and predicting those, and then the Gotham Award winners and Astronoms. So a lot of really big award stuff is just keep on piling up and dropping. So we'll be doing Golden Globes this weekend, guys, predicting the Golden Globes, and then also talking about National Board of Review this weekend as that drops. So y'all can stay tuned for that. And there's a lot more award stuff. I'm probably gonna at least get on here this week to discuss the Independent Spirit Awards, because those are also dropping their nominations. It's just gonna be endless right now as we're hitting the threshold of award season. And so, yeah, it's just going to be nonstop, but very much looking forward to it, and looking forward to Critics' Choice Awards, which are coming as soon as Friday. So
nominations, yeah,
for the nominations. So, yeah. So very much looking forward to that on the 5th. So we will be back to discuss the actual nominees for the Critics' Choice Awards. But let us know down in the comments down below, guys. What are your predictions for the Critics' Choice Awards? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? Do you think that, do you think that there's going to be some big swings taken? Do you think it's going to be very predictable? Let us know your thoughts down below. And until next time, stay classy, my friends. Keep on watching those movies.